When I say to you, let me see your text inbox, and you say no, or you get defensive and you say, oh, yeah, all right, it still tells me what's in there. It's nasty in there. And when you say it to me, what did I say? Of course you can, because you figured out my only secret in life, which is that I have nothing to hide. Don't tell nobody. So, I offered to the room before we began this podcast that's broadcast to mad people. Do y'all want to turn this on? Y'all want to play?
Play what?
Phone on the wood. Phone on the wood. It's like money on the wood.
What that mean?
You type in your password, go right to your text inbox.
Phone on the wood.
And leave the phone right there. You can go grab any phone you want, read it through any text you want. None of our girlfriends is here. It's just the niggas. See, why would Sevyn have something to hide from me? Me? That's what tell you the nastiness is in his text. Me, what do I care about how you getting this shit off? I might slap him on the ass, salute him. Do that shit. I've already seen all the corny tricks in the book. Some of them I wrote. Some of them I didn't.
You might just be in there shitting on you.
You just perfected it.
Oh, but I don't even care about that. That's fine. That's fine. Hide those. I don't want those. I don't even want those.
I want the ones.
So no,
you know what I mean?
I just want the audience out there to know there's one phone on the table still, and that's Joe's. Silent. Ain't nobody even said a word. Ain't nobody even said nothing. That's how crucial it get when you start. Why, is everybody cool?
Yeah, I'm cool.
I'm great.
There we go. We finally got another phone. Round of applause.
What are you talking to?
We finally got another phone up there. We got Ice up there.
What are you talking to?
All right, and we got Parks-ish. There you go. Grab the headphones. Grab the headphones, buddy.
I don't even understand what you're
Just see
talking
what
about.
me
I
and
know
Corey
you
was
don't.
talking about.
I know you don't, highly intelligent brother.
We went.
He said everything will reach for that phone.
No, he understand everything in the world. But what I'm talking about right now,
I'm not
you do it right.
into your bullshit.
No, don't. When I go low, you stay high.
I'm gonna stay high.
You stay high. But listen to this.
We don't know how to use Android anyway, though. So
There you go, Piggity.
That's
so put
true.
it on there.
So let me put the iPhone up there.
I don't have it. I put Android on there.
You better not. You better not have. You know not that.
I think it's at Park's house.
No, you don't even know where it is.
I don't. Yo, haven't I been asking you to look for my phone for a while?
you haven't asked me. That could be show. That could all.
Yo,
I
Ish only does this podcast for an alibi. Yo, I was recording. I was with Joe and them.
He heard about the y'all's in the studio.
So
excuse.
Yeah, boy, he trying to milk it now. Listen, Sevyn, back to you. You didn't. Your phone's not up there. You need it for work.
But you got the computer right there. You could do it on the computer.
And you fired for 10 minutes. And you fired for 10 minutes right this second. You all do what you... Yo, you get a whole... I mean...
You on vacation?
But listen to this. All right, you won't let me in your text inbox. That's fine. That tells me a little bit. But you know what else tells me a little bit? And this is why I love recording with you gentlemen on Fridays. Y'all Friday outfits. They tell me, like, come on. Corduroy on all your boy. Come on, don't do it. Corduroy on all your boy, multicolored.
Yo.
Come on, come on, give it up.
No.
I'm off? Miller Lite, Thriller like. Come on, man. Come on. The corduroy, all corduroy.
With the Miller Lite
You got the olive and mustard going
with
on?
the Yeezys, with the holes in the knees, with the chain out. Where are you going afterward?
Mad earth tones, man. Mad earth tones.
Can I come with you? Nah, I gotta pull up with Say one day.
We gotta hit the Upper West Side and see how my man is living.
I got to. He won't invite me.
Yeah, that's true. It's some nice spots up there too.
He won't invite me. Now, Ice has got on.
He's tailgating.
His football tailgating. Now, he really does that. Normally, I would think that this is a disguise, the disguise for a cheater. But he really does do this shit. So, and he still gave you a little sauce with the hole on one knee. Ooh, let me give him a little slit here.
A slit.
And he slit that shit himself.
She might want to put a number in my pants.
Yeah, he cut that. He cut that shit himself. Now, Ish.
Come on, we're not doing that.
Well, Parks is wearing what he always wear.
No.
Well, the next person is we gotta go there.
No, the next person is Joe. How much that hoodie cost?
How much? Actually,
Yeah.
it's rather cheap.
What's cheap to you ain't cheap to the
To us,
world.
to me.
To the world.
just another world.
To the world, nigga. Don't ever world. don't do that again. Y'all see your boy? Holy shit, the world.
Yeah, it's the world.
This is
That's
like
just a little Old
$70.
Navy.
It's like $70 hoodie.
They get you with the Old Navy.
Yeah, how much your hoodie cost?
Yeah, Ish, what's your hoodie called?
Yeah, you got the Drake heart on your shit. Why you got the Drake heart logo hoodie? Don't do that. We talk about you.
No, we started on you.
I'm still not over in the cocaine cowboy Miami shit on Netflix. How the lawyer got the list of all of.
Talk about yo.
I'm not over it. The lawyer got the list of all the witnesses and published it to Vibe magazine, the Jail magazine.
Publish that shit to the Jail
And then they-
magazine
and
and all
then
the
they-
hood publications.
And then they started dying. And the lawyers were cool in that.
Cool.
Wait, nothing happened to the lawyers?
No.
nigga. What happened was it was like 60 witnesses, right? And the dude's the biggest,
And they murked about
48 of them. More than that, yo, no lie. Yes,
And they put the list out.
They put the list out.
It was like 40-something witnesses. They put the list on the Jail magazines, and they put the list like in the street publications. And all of a sudden, the rats just started
Somehow.
getting mopped up. Literally.
Jesus.
It was a couple of failed attempts. Like,
And that's the niggas
those
that came
dudes,
to court and put them niggas
yeah,
on.
those the dudes that got mad.
Yeah.
See, and that's where the snitching shit gets tricky. All right. I need the gangsters to tell me how it's supposed to go. Because that ain't me. If you try to kill me and I see you and it don't work, I'm telling on you.
No, it was him.
And don't send someone that's better at killing than you to finish the job.
I'm bringing them to your doors. Huh? But I understand.
It was him.
I understand.
Yeah, right there.
And I'm joking. I'm not.
You not.
I'm not.
You're not.
But what I
what you
mean,
joking
but what
about?
I mean is, I do understand the other side. I understand we're not telling cops nothing. We're gonna fix it on our own.
Yeah. That's funny.
See,
yo.
and when you start talking about that, you can't joke. So let's just play music. I saw Dirk perform last night.
I know.
My eyes was on his hype man all night.
Why you say that?
I can't tell you. And Dirk almost looked at me a couple times. I never looked at a wall so fast.
Don't look at me while I perform, yo.
Don't
look at me, period.
Nah, don't lock eyes with me, nigga. I ain't the one to lock eyes with in here.
Mad other people. Go look
Yo,
over
I
there,
can't
man.
go to nothing now at 41. I'm telling you, I'm a nutcase.
Nigga said I never looked at a wall so fast.
Oh my God. That's like, oh.
You wearing
This is nice molding.
Whoa, high ceilings and
architecture.
This is fucking, and it's fucked up because that nigga's beautiful.
Yo, you stupid, yo.
It's like a trick.
Well, you gotta look at him.
You got it. Nigga's hair is fucking great. His skin is great. It remind you what it's like how you look when you was 27. You know how they pulling up them old vids when we was talking that shit and we just look younger. Your skin, gravity do some shit to your face. So when you see the young people and how gravity ain't fucking with them, so you can see how they don't really give a fuck about gravity and time in the world. You might look.
Nigga still eating
But you better not look.
Nigga still eating McDonald's 3 times a week. This don't even matter.
That nigga did his set. It was him and his hype man. It's all out the scene. Somehow, when the set was over, it was 90 people that went. It's like, oh, them niggas is ninjas. Where were they at? Where were they even at? I would have watched all of them. All right. I'm hyped. Nothing got broke. Thank God.
Yeah, I was worried for a minute.
Thank God.
Thought you might knock
Listen.
something over.
New Joe Budden.
Parks.
What's happening?
New ice and ish.
All right. How's everybody feeling? How you brothers doing?
Great.
Great.
All
are you?
right. How's everybody's week? I'm good. I'm good.
How's the new wheels treating you, man?
Hey.
see you out there on the Instagram with the new cockpit pause.
You don't even have to pause it.
Yeah, nah, you ain't
Don't
got
pause
Right.
it. Just leave
It's too expensive to pause.
Leave it
For
there.
real.
Just leave that there. It's cool.
Let it go.
A lot of colors.
Yeah.
Same colors that I had in my old car.
I should get like 4 iPhone Pros in it just to touch shit.
It's nice.
That's a lot of different colors.
iPads.
Nah, that shit
A lot
alright,
of
though.
iPads.
No, it's nice.
You can watch porn on them shits?
I don't know because I haven't watched porn in a while.
Yeah.
No, I don't really watch the porn. I try to create them now.
Talk to him,
No,
King. That's nice.
Ish, I'm joking.
The rest of us have to subject ourselves to.
Smut.
Yeah.
Yeah, we on the...
What smut have you subjected yourself to?
I watched porn
Look.
yesterday, nigga. I don't know what you talking about. I watched porn yesterday.
Okay, well, good. So
You know what I'm saying?
you never tried to create one.
Nah.
I'm enjoying my vehicle.
Good.
I am.
Handles nice, good gas mileage.
I spent a lot of time in research and study, and I think I made the right decision.
I'm glad you got it. Like I told you before, you just kept waiting. Like, just get the damn car.
No, I did what I normally do. I took care of everyone first and got to me last.
Okay.
I didn't say nothing.
Now,
Fam, I didn't say
it's
nothing.
changed my music listening experience. I'll segue us into a music talk somehow.
Better speakers in there?
Yeah. That shit sounds like
Like you're in
a music cabin. Actually, I think that's what it is.
Fam, the shit got subwoofers.
Fam, the shit got
on your
speakers.
back.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
gonna
I
start
was
having Sir
driving
pull up
and I felt
so
the
I can
beat.
test mixes on it.
Yeah, they put like a sub in the seat. That's smart.
That's wealth.
I've been trying to
it is
figure
smart,
out.
though.
I've been trying to figure out how to get that for years. I mean, years.
No, them niggas be having-
ever since you know how niggas used to buy the truck or buy whatever,
solo
and we
barracks and
used
put the
we used to have to
fucking-
go put the 12s and the
Yeah, you gotta
18s
put
and
you gotta
the.
put the subs in there.
There had to be a different way to do that without
Kickers.
losing your whole trunk.
Yeah.
They put it in the seat.
Smart.
In every
That's
seat.
smart.
Yeah.
And it's tweeter speakers. There's a main speaker, like it's just a lot of speakers. Now, like they said, the new Escalade has like 18 or 19 speakers.
22 or something like
yeah,
that.
versus the old one, which was like 6 or 7. I guess moving forward, they're just going to start putting more speakers in some of these cars, which makes
Good.
sense. If you're paying that type of money for a car,
Yeah.
that was always my problem with the G-Wagon. Me and Ish always fought about it. And that, look how luxurious you have us starting this podcast.
Who?
I don't start this podcast with
Yo,
this.
this nigga blamed me on that.
said
Park
the car.
said,
It was
how
me.
was your
You said-
will?
I think it was me.
Pardon me for ratting, but I didn't say none of that.
Yo, you heard what Fabio said about snitches, right?
I don't know. I don't typically start with this type of opulence.
I know. I didn't do it.
Anyway,
I didn't say one question
But
about
you're right,
it.
though. If you're
Your
going to spend a lot of money on
I
a
didn't say
car,
nothing.
Now, let me tell you, Parks.
real quick before we leave this, while we're on it, I want the audience to know that Mercedes is charging $100,000 over the sticker for the G-Wagon.
Indeed.
The sticker on the G-Wagon is like $180, something like that.
Not even, depending on which one you get.
Hey, let's say I'm 20 off $160, so that's $260, and it's not $260 because homeboy told me $280. 280, like $290, close to $3.
and then you get 10 miles a gallon, so you're going to spend fucking $1 billion on gas a year.
You could care less about gas when you got that much space.
You're right. You're right.
They'll get 5 miles.
This guy, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I don't have that. You know,
You want one though?
Yeah.
I know.
I like that.
I want one.
But anyway, this is what it's doing to my music listening experience. As if this wasn't the case before, the engineer has always been the most important guy. And in the recent years, the engineer has become more and more and more and more and more important. Like I'm talking about the people that maybe didn't know. Sound now moving forward is all only on the engineer. Like, and I'm talking about all the good engineers. All of y'all are good. But these speakers now, we get to separate y'all. Honestly.
It's like that.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Because fans
so
don't know. You know, we joke
You know, I
around
don't
about
know
luxury
either.
ears
I
and
can't.
luxury
Now, hold on,
eyes
Joe.
and all that shit.
Let me tell him. So we in the car, and I think Corey said for you to play some record.
Yeah, we was testing.
And I was like, fuck that. Put Jail On by Kanye. And the second,
Sound like the fucking
fam,
piano.
everybody
the
in the car
guitarist
was like,
in the car.
no, it sounded like he was doing it live.
Yeah, the guitarist was in the car.
oh,
He was doing it
shit.
live. Like, anything you were supposed to hear that maybe you didn't hear. Even some of the older songs I'm going back to, not just Kanye, but just songs that have come out recently, I'm playing some of those. These engineers is getting freaky with what they're doing out there. So much so that if you don't have one of those, the final result of your music is affected.
Absolutely.
I can imagine.
And we can tell now. I guess that's the point I'm driving home. This sounds stupid because I'm saying this in front of Parks, who's an engineer who's probably been singing this forever.
Yeah.
I'm trying to talk from the consumer. Remember when the fans started figuring out when SoundScan dropped and spins and first week and all that bullshit? Yeah. This is what's about to happen with all of these sounds.
Well, you know what's funny? When Beats headphones first launched, that was their tagline. You're not hearing all the music. That's what they used to say on all the boxes. That was their selling point. Like, yo, get these headphones. You can hear it the way the engineers intended for you to hear the music.
Every cymbal, every cowbell.
And even that, compared to what you can hear now, is different. But it was just like a step up. Like now we get into, once you start talking that lossless and all this other shit that's going on with the music, bro, you could hear some shit that I didn't even know it was other elements in the song.
There's backgrounds in songs that I missed. There are harmonies in songs that I've missed. There were chord progressions that were just muffled. I joked on the way here in the Escalade, like, yo, man, this shit is too muffled for my ears. And the whole car laughed, but
No, I got it though.
it kind of doesn't sound like a sound cabin.
So you can only listen to certain things in the Maybach.
That's how you know when shit is ill, because there's a different term for it than when you was broke. Like I remember Drake posted some shit. Yeah, sound cabin. That's what they call it. Hey, my cousin and some of my Tesla people, they tell me that when you go to Tesla to buy a Tesla and you talking to them about buying it and you get in the car to test drive it, the first thing they say is, this ain't a car. This is a piece of tech.
Okay.
Hey,
Makes sense.
Drake posted some shit one day when homeboy finished building his house. I forgot dude's name. Shout out to him. I followed him for a long time. So I was watching the house get built. So when Drake finally posted a picture of the living room, I was proud of him. So I hit him. I said, yo, man, that is a fucking immaculate living room. And he said,
living room.
Living room?
48, nigga.
Your dusty ass.
Yeah, they talk.
That's the vestibule, sir.
He said, this is the great room.
The great room. That's what they call him. Yep.
Wait,
the
dog.
great
room.
Wait, dog. Yo, no, it is great, but all right, I'm gonna just leave.
Yeah.
Unfollow.
I'm just not. I'm not even talking to you.
Ain't nothing else to say back to
I'm
that.
not even talking to you.
Ain't nothing to say back.
Yeah, that's true.
You got it.
Yeah, I'm poor.
Yeah.
The great room.
It's the great room, fam. Don't ever disrespect my house again.
I want a great room.
I feel you.
You need about,
How many square feet?
your shit big, but yeah, you're going to need about
No, that's not it. My shit.
need about 3,000,
I got
about
an
4,000.
I got an eye room.
3,000 square feet?
I got a good room. It ain't
Yeah.
great yet. It's just
Wait.
Yeah.
You say 3,000 square feet for the room?
No, he need about 3,000
More
square
square feet.
more in the
Okay.
abode.
How many square feet do you think a great room has to be?
No, for
Hey,
your
this is
house
great.
to have
Yeah,
a
you gotta
great
tell
room.
us. It's finally.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying it. It's not a requirement. I'm just
No, I
saying.
think it's a
But for
requirement.
your shit to be considered the great room as opposed to the living room,
Right.
you got to have like an 8,000 square foot house.
How big do you think the living room, the great room has
So
to
wait, is there still a living room and a great room?
Yeah,
or is it
yeah.
now
Some
the,
houses.
or is it now the
But
living
some
room
houses
is
they
so
just call
big
it,
it's
yeah.
not the living room no more, it's the great room.
Yo, we are so poor.
Some of these houses
Yeah,
be
no,
having
I don't
I'm
three.
trying to
know
learn how to
nothing
be less
about none of
poor.
this
That's why I don't
You've
like
answered
when.
the question.
But that's why I don't like when Ish come on in and compliment my little hoodies and shit. Because there's niggas out there with great rooms.
Building a great. He's building a great
It's
room.
relative though.
No, but I
Nah.
want them to think I have a great room too.
Oh, you just got great.
Last night I'm at the bar early for the res. White guy, older. Let's say late 50s, early
50, I was
60s.
about to say 50.
Getting hammered. It's getting hammered. I'm sitting there looking for fucking appetizers and shit. He tapped me, hey, what you think about ordering? But he's got a business suit on. And he's clearly hammered, but he's a friendly hammered.
Yeah.
He's not threatening. I'm like, oh, a little appetizer or something. Hey, what you sipping on over there? Tells me, and now I can see him watching me out the corner of his eye, like, and now here comes the party I was waiting for, right? They all looking good. It's Fashion Week. It's women. It's gay men.
You're a
It's
throuple.
straight men. And I'm this black guy in this fucking Bottega suit just sitting there. I've been there for a little while, just cool as a fan. And he leans over, he taps me, he says, you give me so much SoCal and Moxie. And he just leaned back over. And I wanted to tap him and say, yo, dog, what you mean? But he was so hammered that was just the end.
That's kind of what Ish said, though.
So that's what I'm saying is I want to give SoCal and
Moxie.
I don't even know what that. I don't know what none of that.
What's Moxie though?
I don't know what SoCal
It's like swag,
is.
I think. Swagger.
Well, SoCal is what Ish just said to you
SoCal is
earlier.
SoCal.
Yo, so
Southern
when a white
California.
old man tell you it,
Oh, that's what they're saying?
You internalize
Well, what's in,
it.
I've not even been
You
there.
don't say
What's
nothing?
in Southern California? SoCal. I didn't
Los
know it was
Angeles.
LA, nigga.
I do not give LA. I'd have punched him in his face if he said that.
You give San Diego.
Oh no! If I knew what that meant last night,
That was the flight?
I would have. Don't tell me that, dog. You look like SoCal. Man, I'm from Queens.
You're not from Queens. You look SoCal today.
Thank you. What you look like?
Ish.
Let's start.
I'm not starting.
I said let's start the pod.
Oh, okay.
It's 30 minutes later. Come on, what y'all want to talk about?
Just seen the BET nominations?
Oh God. Oh God.
What? You want to talk about something? I don't know, Joe.
How was your night last? How was the event?
Shit.
Last night I was invited to.
This was your third wheel date, right?
Yes. I should do that more often.
Yeah.
I need to do that more often.
Good time?
Definitely. I had a blast. I had a blast. Ended up being the pretty little thing fashion show.
There's probably some pretty little things up in there, huh?
Just thinking that.
Yeah, and me. that's why I went. I was feeling like a pretty little thing.
Now you brought the Moxie, the SoCal Moxie.
Moxie.
But it was cool. I saw a lot of people. There was a lot of networking going on. Shout out to Tiana Taylor. She curated it. She has a position at pretty little thing, actually. So it was cool. Dirk performed. The clothes were cool, and there was a lot of cool people there. It was rather quick. It's probably only about 40 minutes altogether, but it was a really good time. So a lot of people I haven't seen in a while.
Did you go to more Fashion Week events afterwards?
I didn't even know it was Fashion Week until I was invited to this thing. I never know, but no, I didn't go anywhere else. Parks.
Oh, that wasn't
Smarty
It
pants.
wasn't sassy.
Don't try to make it sound. No, that was sassy.
Nah.
Don't try to make it sound like I was rendezvousing,
I mean, you might as well. You're already out there.
gallivanting around
You're already
town.
out there. You might as well hit a couple.
Well, I've been outside too much.
Yeah.
I've been outside a lot for like at least 3 weeks now, going crazy. And I'm going to be outside again all weekend, all weekend long. I'm probably going to be outside until it stops being nice enough to be outside.
I don't blame you.
Damn.
It's New York. You know it's
all
that
bad.
late September, early October
This is
stretch.
New York. This is New York.
This is New York time.
It's the fall fling. I fuck with fall. I love
no.
the fall.
This New York time. I seen a lot of people pop out last night without their significant other. Wonder why. Magically, Fashion Week, September, left our boyfriends and girlfriends at home. A lot of beautiful people there, though. Shout out to Pretty Little Thing. Shout out to everybody I saw, but it was fly. It was fly. All right, come on. Let's start with some music. Who's heard? We not reviewing music.
No.
Because music just came out.
Some good shit dropped, though.
I'm
A lot dropped.
I'm an AZ
You just got to
guy.
kind of search for it. Yo, let him get this off. Yo, no. Let him get this tape
AZ
off.
shit
Yo,
is
you're an
nice.
asshole.
let him
You
get-
said, yo, what's out?
ISO.
AZ shit is nice.
Ish ISO right now.
I don't know.
Come
how to
on.
I don't know how to dribble, nigga. I heard the nigga album was out.
wanted to tell us about- all right,
I didn't
so
hear
tell
the
us.
album. I didn't hear the album. I haven't been dying to tell nobody about nothing. Stop exaggerating. Nigga, I said the AZ album out. He said what dropped.
All right, so
Why you looking at Ice?
So,
nigga?
I'm gonna
Look
ask you
over
a
here.
question. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Dumbass nigga.
Wait, can I want to ask you a question though.
Nah, I don't want to answer you.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't want to answer you.
I can't ask a question.
No.
For the
I'm gonna
last-
ask it anyway.
yeah,
So when
please.
we got in the car on the way over here, and I said, "Yo, Joe, it's quiet in here. Turn something on."
No music.
What was the first response we heard after that? After I said it's quiet in
I
here.
said,
turn
y'all
something on.
heard AZ got an album.
Play that.
Play that.
How'd it sound? In
We
the
didn't play
sound
it.
cabin.
We started playing the Jersey set.
Yeah.
But don't act like I was just
No,
starving to
don't
come in
do
here and
that.
talk
You
about
said
the
AZ.
AZ
I
album.
played full circle off Nas shit, which led me to Redman, which led me to my Jersey set. All right, so you haven't
where's
heard the album, so we
I
can't
heard
talk
it.
about it.
I liked it. It's solid.
Yeah.
I don't have no.
You said, yo,
in-depth-
we not reviewing music. It's Friday. What dropped? I said,
He's got
AZ.
nice beats on
And he
there. He's
ran
got
with it.
Buck. He's got Alchemist. He's got Bank did a couple. It's a nice project. It's real nice. Baby Paul from the Beat Miners, formerly the Beat Miners, is on there. It's nice. Nice
All right, let's
project.
start from oldest to youngest.
Oldest album.
No, oldest rapper to youngest rapper.
Oh,
At least
okay.
let's do that. All right,
Okay.
AZ, who's next? Let's go that way. Let's go in reverse of the way hip hop goes.
guy's a nutball.
I'm a fucking nutball.
Fair.
I'm not reviewing no music because I haven't heard any music.
I'm gonna tell you,
Baby Keem drop.
That shit
Never
is
heard it.
nice.
Baby Keem drop.
That shit is
I
nice.
listened to maybe the first 5-6 songs, and while listening, I saw, oh shit, there's a new Fabio record. That was it for me.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it went. I
I'm,
was like, oh, shit.
I'm starting to wonder why y'all keep dropping with Fabio. That's what I'm about to start coming in asking. I came in, I was like, yo, who heard Fabio over the drag on beat, down bottom? He was like, whatever. But if he is this new, improved version of Fabio over that drag on beat, I'm going to collect some rocks. I'm throwing rocks at everybody. I don't know what's gotten into this guy.
Why rocks, yo?
Since
Why
he
you throwing
came
rocks?
home,
Give me a
he's been
slingshot, a
on
dart.
something different.
Yeah.
A Chinese star, he's bugging.
Like, I don't know what it is. And I went back to his old projects and said, maybe I missed something. Maybe he been doing this. So I have all the old mixtapes. It wasn't this. Like, he's snapping on everything he does.
He is.
Yeah, no, he really is. I'm ready to hear a project now.
Yeah, me too.
It must be one coming soon, right?
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Gotta be. 'Cause he's spazzing out on anything he's on.
I gave a quick run through to the Yebba project I did.
How was it?
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
I'm not surprised.
I'm mad I have to work today. Because I would probably be listening to the Yebba project.
I would
But
have thought that she would have got more press off it, being that she was just on the Drake album with her own song.
all right, well, here I am to tell the audience. Everybody that's recently appeared on a song with Drake has music coming. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Here we go, Tim's. Tim's dropped. Everybody dropped. Everybody dropped.
Why wouldn't you?
You should drop.
Yeah, I'm about to say that.
Hell yeah, I'm
Shit.
drop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop.
Absolutely. I'm gonna find something in this hard drive, even if I don't got something ready.
Exactly. We're gonna put something out.
together.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you're gonna capitalize off that. You'd be stupid not to.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh wait, no. See, sometimes you find the oldie but goodie that you missed out on. And this is probably why I ain't hear a lot of this shit yet either. I hate when I be late to some shit. I don't know if I'm late. I don't know if I'm early. But this young lady here, right? I want to say her name is Marie Dahlstrom. Is that right? Yeah, Marie Dahlstrom. I need this up in my headphones. Hold up.
About to turn his headphones up.
Listen, I don't know if I'm late. I don't know if I'm early.
You're late.
But wait. Actually, I'm late. This is a 2020 drop, right? But check this out. If I'm late, that is a failure to music lovers. It's y'all fault. If I'm late, that means that when it dropped, y'all didn't do enough talking. It didn't pass the right people's fucking frequency.
Threshold.
Yeah. So if I'm late, I put that on y'all. When I find it, what's the first thing I do? I come share it, right?
Bump it up.
I give it right up. So if y'all got some heat, and I appreciate my few followers that do this, like it's a music follower. It might have been a follower to put me on here. But it's a few of y'all that do it and a few of y'all that don't. If you heard something like this, you supposed to tell me that. So yeah, I ain't really been listening to too much.
Sucker for the talk box. It always works.
It never not works. You got to be real bad to fail at.
Well, it's hard to do. You gotta be nice
I know.
to do that.
You got to
shit.
be nice to do it.
Imagine hearing the talk box on that in the sound cabin.
You know, it's real. What else is going on out here? What else is happening?
Common dropped the album. You went crazy
Oh
on the
my
freestyle
God,
shit.
the Common freestyle.
You went crazy on the
Somebody
freestyle.
find the Tiffany Haddish freestyle.
Fam.
She's promoting it, that's what I mean. I don't hate on that. I like that. I liked when Kanye and Kim did it. I like when couples do that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be funny.
I got it.
He went
You get
crazy.
more life on the shit. He put it out, shit went crazy. The rap fans did what they had to do with it, and then the next day, 2 days later, she tweeted. That's hard. Give me some life out of this shit. And he definitely bugged out. See, that's the stuff Ice won't let me just come back and do real quick.
Correct.
Step
Why
out.
can't just come back, step out, flame niggas up, get right back to podding?
I wouldn't be mad at that actually.
I would.
A freestyle.
That sounds beautiful.
A freestyle?
Nah, we good.
See, but then I would be mad because if you could do 100 bars for a freestyle, then you could put 100 bars over an original beat and make some money.
Well, yeah. But
It's different.
there's sport and there's trying to make some money. Like I think just doing it for the fun is kind of fly. You don't need the money.
That's the fly part.
Yeah. I don't need the money.
That is the
That's
fly
why
no
part.
no
You're a fucking
stress,
rap.
no pressure. You ain't got to. Yeah,
Man, stop trying to gas him
I'm
up.
gonna just
Rap.
come out and bop, and you the competition. Like, yo,
Oh no,
That's me.
I'm not even in competition.
no, that's the good part.
I ain't in competition with these niggas. I'm one of the best in the world.
He
Come
went
on, let's play
crazy.
this. Let's go then, comment.
Yeah, man. I like to hear that from Com.
Why are you looking
I
at me
like to
like
hear
that?
that
Ish?
from Com. Yeah, he went crazy. That's not even the best part of the freestyle. Really.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah.
This was just the first time in the freestyle when I was listening that I had to stop it.
Yeah. When he
That's
started doing
all.
the Will Smith, all the movie titles in the rhyme without even like emphasizing it. That shit was crazy. But he went crazy on there, man. It's nice. It's nice hearing like people that can really, really rap, really, really rap.
Yo, while we on that,
And Com is a little bit underappreciated.
do you believe that your taste can change?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Y'all done bumped me into some shit. Y'all got
Absolutely.
my brain going.
1000%.
Right?
Good. Let's go.
Common when he does this, and not just him, but just again, I say it a lot. Some of the older gentlemen in hip hop, when they start rhyming about just wherever their brain is today,
Yeah.
I'm like a really, 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 really big fan of that, right? But because it doesn't happen so much, when I'm listening to music, as big of a lyricist guy as I am, I'm really listening to music now, and so I laugh at. When I think to myself about how I listened to music in my 20s versus how I listen to it now, it's just funny.
It's interesting.
In what regard?
Well, like I just said, in my 20s, I was all about what you were saying. All about. As I aged, I'm really 90% instrumentation.
To the musician.
How does your voice sound on the music? That's why the flow guys get me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I don't really
Thank
care what you're saying. If you can make your instrument sound
Make
great
your
with
voice
the
sound
other
like it's
instruments,
like it's an instrument.
Right.
then I'ma just vibe.
Yeah.
And then
that's
I find
when-
out I bump into, oh shit, you actually are saying something at the same time. I love it.
See, for me,
I need a little bit of both.
I'm
personally.
gonna hone in on what you're saying immediately.
I need
Right?
I need a
Some
little bit
beats,
of both.
some beats are just undeniable beats, right? But I'm gonna hone in on what you're saying. And when you start saying some shit up, my face gonna screw up and I'm gonna be like,
I need a little bit of both. And Com is actually a good example of this. His last two albums, Kareem Riggins produced it, and not to minimize what he's done in music because he's done a lot, but he was kind of a J Dilla disciple. And the music on the last two albums is phenomenal. And Com is a great rapper, always. But he doesn't sound quite as inspired, so it doesn't grab me. But musically, it's a beautiful thing to listen to. But he's just, it doesn't, it's missing like a little bit of
Gotcha.
edge to it or something. You know what I'm saying? But it sounds beautiful. It's beautiful music, and they're good albums. They're just not something I'm going back to because the words ain't quite hitting the way that I need them to.
Just
it's a
what's your
balance.
favorite part of a song today? You ever ask yourself that?
like when you just
Music
cut,
always for me.
like when you just cut that
What
on.
parts?
The music.
It's living
Yeah,
proof
the
music,
music.
my nigga.
Yeah.
the music, but at which part in the song?
What you mean?
The verse, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't care about the
Yeah, I'm not a hook. Hook don't really matter that much. For me, because I catch flack all the time for the shit that I listen to, but it's not really the topic that they talk about. It's more so I feel it. Like I like music that just make me feel whatever you feeling. So if you feeling like you got a beef with somebody, but you can really kind of like
Articulate
put
that?
yeah,
Yeah.
you could put me in there.
Yeah, I feel you.
I like it.
I feel you.
If you know whatever you dealing with, I just like that. I like authenticity. I like to feel, even if you're not really.
Even if
there's
you
some people
lying,
that wasn't.
even if you're
There's some
an actor.
lying.
Yeah.
But if you could make me believe that you're not lying and it sounds good enough to me, I'm gonna like the song.
I think the end of a song is my favorite part of a song because it tells me a lot, right? I'm about to sound like a music geek weirdo, so just hear me out. The end of the song, well, that's when I started trying to make music in 90-something, right? And when they was isolating shit was like taboo almost. I used to say to Dub B, hey man, whatever that sound is, I just want to hear that. And then change it to that, and then do that. You know, all that freaky shit that they do now in music, the progressions during song, that was normally just for the end of the song. Because in the verse, you were confined to whatever the verse part was. And the hook, the producer, I made this is here for the hook. If you want to get freaky, they do the pre-hook, and the bridge of a song is beautiful too. But at the end of the song, right?
Ain't a lot of bridges in hip hop.
The end of the song tells me it's like when SZA leaves 3 minutes of just beat at the end of her single. It tells me she don't give a fuck.
Right.
She doesn't fuck about the radio, the time restraint, the construct, how y'all are doing things. This music is beautiful. I'm going to isolate this sound for 2 minutes because I can.
Right.
It's still part of the artistry. The job ain't done when the vocalist is done vocaling.
Right.
Like, it's still the vocalist's job, I think, to end your song. So how you going to end it? And that puts me in the mind of the artist. So when it just cut off, like, all right, that's cool, but it didn't give me
I feel you.
all of this beautiful instrumentation and shit. And some of these R&B, y'all not even putting bridges on the songs no more. You lazy sacks of shit.
Yeah.
Y'all are lazy sacks of shit.
Yeah.
There's no bridges on the song.
There's no bridges on almost everything now.
Bring back bridges.
I missed the bridge. A little key change, some type of change right there.
Yeah. All right, I was off on a tangent.
No, that was good.
Yeah, I get it though.
I like nerding
understand your
out.
point.
It's been, when did Reasonable Doubt come out?
96.
96. Minus 2000, come on, Ish. 2021, how many
Booming
years?
and you're booming
It's been,
and
how
you're
many years?
booming
No,
and
how many
you're-
years has it been?
How
Carry
many
a
years
one,
ago was
10,
25.
20, 25. It's been, you no help. Fucking mathematician.
I don't even know what this nigga talking
It's been 25 years. Rappers, myself included, we've had ample amount of time to come up with the next dope Bare Arms line. And nobody did it. Nobody did it. Come on, we can say it. We can talk about it. None of us did it since, nigga, please, like short sleeves. I was like, oh. And in 25 years, who else has done it? Besides fucking Common. Justin Fields?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't hear it.
I would have.
I didn't hear it yet.
Oh, I ain't about to say it. This nigga's crazy.
Talk that shit.
No. Talk
that shit, Con.
No. That's he bugging.
Hey yo, I'm not the music
ain't no
guy.
freestyle,
This
that's
is ishish.
Yeah.
Niggas can't do that, fam.
No.
Not many.
A lot of niggas can't do that.
Not many.
That nigga lost his fucking mind for 8 minutes.
Yeah.
I like the trend of old shit being the new shit. I do. Like, I was talking to my son. I said, son, Trey, how'd you like Drake's? I know he was waiting for it. And he said whatever he said, but he said, I just don't know what was going on in his mind when he did I'm Too Sexy. Like, it's not my shit. I'm hearing it everywhere. I know it's a single and it's working, but I don't know what was on his mind. And I said, yeah, but that song has always worked. And then I caught myself. And I
He
said,
don't know
You
that.
don't know that. Yeah.
you weren't born. You don't know that song always works. And then I said, holy shit, they're taking the songs and redoing them for these people
Yeah.
that don't know this song.
know.
I'm Too Sexy is 94, 93, somewhere around there. My
Earlier
baby
than
was
that, I
born. No.
said
Really?
what?
Earlier in 94, I think.
Nah.
No, I'm Too
I think that
Sexy.
shit was like 92.
Nah.
Maybe.
Yeah, anyway.
I'm Too Sexy was out when Snow and Shades was out.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that might have been 91, 92. He's right. But yeah, it just dawned on me. Like, that's craziness.
Yo, one nigga said that's me.
You can't watch this. We have work to do. Now I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. Rewind and shit.
No, you
Right,
said
you
that
was-
talking about-
you was talking to Trey, and he didn't know that I'm Too Sexy came from.
Oh, just old shit.
Right
Just
Said
old
Fred.
shit coming back in. Like the old samples, the old songs, cool. It's old movies that keep popping up on all of these new streaming places as they fight for rights to these films.
Yeah, it was 91, by the way. Yeah.
The older rappers, like the way that we reacted to that Andre 3 Stacks verse, and shit out to Kanye. I did hear the original version of that. I like this original verse better than the verse.
Oh,
he's
there's
put
another
out.
verse of that coming out? Or leaked or whatever?
Whatever got leaked is the second version for his verse.
At the very, very, very first listening session, he played that's not with the 3 Stacks verse, but
Right.
he played that song with his verse. And it was a totally different verse.
And his verse was different, and I might have liked it a little better.
No shit. Was
And
it more like about, was it more on subject with what Andre was saying, or
No.
no? Just a better verse, though.
Yeah, no. See, and that's why content in the verse, but we just gonna geek this whole thing out. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
That's why content in a verse is important, because Kanye, y'all was right. I listened back to the pod, y'all was right. Kanye he took off. He took off a little bit. Short flight, but he did take off. But it wasn't nothing he could say after what was said. He could have rhymed anything anywhere. You could have put the rhyming words and gone crazy. But after what 3K said,
It's hard to follow that up. Very hard.
yeah,
You gotta just know you gotta take the L. It's fine.
the older,
It's okay taking the L.
Fuck it.
Like it's nothing wrong with.
In fact, before you hit send on that email, you know an L is coming back your way.
exactly.
some L's you want to take.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, there's no shame in these L's. Who I was watching Surf. Surf was talking to John, and John was trying to shame him. He said, Surf was like, yo, I won mad battles. I won this. I won Room Shakers. I classics. And John was like, he said, you lost to Lux. And Surf said, that's Lux.
Yeah, word.
Like, what are you talking about? Everybody's losing it. Don't even talk to me about Lux no more.
Yeah.
Like, understandably slow. Understandably so. Who I went to the radio with that tore my ass up, learned me a good lesson.
Sean P.
There it is.
Yeah.
Sean P.
It's okay.
It's more than, it is more than,
you welcome that L.
Yeah, hell yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it.
that's something that,
Like, what the fuck do you think?
that's
is supposed
something
to
that you
happen?
tell your grandkids.
Especially if it's for
if
your
you
album.
if you really about hip hop.
Yeah.
Like, you want to say that you rhymed with
Sean Price
these
killed me.
these people and the people that's supposed to kill you. If you a little young pup, you supposed to get killed. Sean P, when I went to the radio station, was supposed to kill me. Let me take it off me for a minute, because I saw a few of these fans out there saying, Joe Budden, you going crazy if you think Andre 3 Stacks is the second best rapper alive today. You discrediting Nas. Whoa.
Yo.
Whoa.
Yeah, wait, time out. That's been pissing me off too.
Me too.
Because I didn't intentionally not bring up Nas. That was not the conversation. Even there's a bunch of people that retweeted my shit, and it's like
they
you're missing the
add-
point of what I'm saying.
They add whatever they.
I'm not comparing anybody. I'm not ranking anybody. I'm just highlighting what Andre is fucking amazing at that no one else does. That's all.
Yeah, they said.
Well, I'm going to push back at you niggas. Fuck y'all. Right? I said what I said, but when I said it, I'm not talking about the all-time list. I don't have 3 Stacks higher than Nas on any all-time list. But if we walk in a bar today and have to rap, I'm taking 3K today. Today. I'm saying that as an educated listener of music. I hear the Nas albums. He's still better than 98% of us.
Yep.
3K is in that 2% today. It's about timing and shit. It's timing.
Yeah.
It's just timing. Some people could do it for just a long time. Some people don't really give a fuck.
But see, that's.
But
where,
I like that from Nas, because
that's
I
where
much
I
rather
disagree.
hear about the IPO hopping today.
That's where I disagree.
And that's back to what I like about the older rappers. You gave me Omatic.
Yeah.
Now tell me about the different IPOs. Rick Ross the other day posted his 50. These are my 50 investments. That's what I like. Let me shut up. Y'all talk.
No,
No, I'm just saying
I'm with
that's
you.
where I disagree when I hear you say, "Yeah, Nas, you've done this, and this, and you're still doing it." When Andre 3000 drops a verse here and there, and yes, they are amazing verses, but I'm doing this consistently, whole albums of it for years.
Nas
giving
is
me a
higher on my
verse-
list than 3 Stacks.
I'm just saying, bro.
The argument you saying supports why Nas is higher on my
Well, you
list than
said
3 Stacks.
pushback, and what you started to say sound like you were
No,
arguing.
because the conversation I be trying to have is one that fans can't have. If 2 men walk in a bar and fight, one walks out. I don't care who you beat up when you was tough. Today, what happens? And 3 Stacks, sorry. And I'm saying that about GOAT niggas. This is only a GOAT conversation, which is why I should shut the fuck up. Let me shut up.
But my shit again, for me, in my conversation and argument, I'm not trying to compare or rank anybody. I'm just, Andre does a thing that no one else can do or chooses to do, and it's fucking amazing and beautiful. And that's it.
And that's it.
yeah,
That's it.
Why do we have to compare things in hip hop?
Right.
Because we always want to have a.
I was just using other rappers
But we
as
don't have to
like
do that.
descriptive points. Like,
Everybody can be great.
Yeah, you can't give a one nigga a compliment without,
oh, you're
being a slight to
disrespecting
somebody else.
or you can't give a nigga a criticism
People also
without
have
you
no
being a
idea
hater.
what people have no idea what disrespect means.
Yeah, they don't. They don't.
Had
Like, you
somebody
can't-
tell us, "Yo, why y'all letting Joe disrespect y'all like that? Because he's interrupting you." I said, "Do you know Joe?
No, nigga, have you ever had a conversation passionate with your peers?
Right.
With anybody?
With anybody.
Yeah, it happens.
Like people don't know what
I don't
disrespect
even be
is.
knowing I be interrupting like that, but I guess
It's
I do.
fine. It's,
We
we
fam,
talk.
we
It don't
talk like
When you talk this fucking much,
Some interruptions is going to happen.
yeah.
let me
Again,
shut up,
about
'cause
passionate shit.
Right. That's it.
Yeah, especially when it's something everybody's
like,
passionate
what
about.
the fuck you talking about? Oh, pardon me.
Pardon me, didn't clean it up.
Save on. Yo, niggas say, yo, you gotta get a T-shirt that says "Save on" going across.
Sure enough.
Safety blanket.
Okay, so while we're on the topic of just talking for a living,
what's the truth with the departure of Max Kellerman from First Take?
Well, the rumor's accurate in terms of me wanting him off the show. Let's get that out the way.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
All right, I lied.
all right, let me play it again. Let me play it again.
It didn't seem like you and Max had a bad relationship at all. So where do those rumors come from? And what's the truth with the departure of Max Kellerman from First Take?
Well, the rumor's accurate in terms of me wanting him off the show. Let's get that out the way.
Get that out the way.
Yes, I did. We don't have a bad relationship. I think he's a real good guy. I appreciate what he did for the show. We were number one for 5 years. We stayed number one, and I appreciate that.
Steven.
But what a lot of people don't realize is that the work that goes into doing the show every single day. And the reality is that we have 15 segments a day.
Oh, let's do math.
75 segments a week.
Times what? Come on, times something.
Over 3,000 takes a year.
Oh, yeah.
In the 9 years that I've been on First
times
Take,
9.
I've given over
Times 9.
33,000
Yes.
And what a lot of people don't realize is not just the work that goes into that, but also the fact that it's a chemistry that you have, and sometimes it just stalls. And the audience lets you know that it is what it is, and you feel the need for something fresh. You feel the need to retool. And the reason why I'm unapologetic about my position is that, number one, it's no knock against him personally, his professionalism, his work ethic, and all of that other stuff, his talent. It's not like I wanted the guy to be fired or anything like that. I knew that there were landing spots for him available at this network that would generate just as much, if not more, revenue for him and all of that.
He had a bunch of meetings trying to fire him.
It wasn't really about asking him to be off the show. It was about the fact that I knew that we together,
he had to get off the show.
As far as I was concerned,
he had to get off the
it was
show.
not a great partnership
if I was there,
anymore. And that was something that needed to change. And we cover the world of sports, and this is where I maybe I stand on an island all by myself.
On an island, you got to catch these.
But I'm absolutely flabbergasted that people would react the way that they do in terms of stuff like this, because we covered the world of sports.
Man,
the point he was about to get into it was that they cover the world of sports where when there's a chemistry issue, or it's not working out, or you need to freshen things up, it happens, and nobody skips a beat.
Right.
And they're in the sports analyzing world, and there's a lot of heat on this, and you can tell just from how he delivered that.
He has a lot on his mind. He just went for like 2 minutes straight in detail about what's what.
Yeah, responding to a lot of criticisms.
Yeah.
Let me start with the rumor's true. Let's put that out there now.
Yeah. But then went into detail about why it's true and when it's true and where it's true.
What he articulated and conveyed makes mad sense.
Yeah,
and nothing personal. I don't wish him ill. I hope he said, yo, I knew he had mad spots that he could land in this network. If not this network, another network. It just we weren't meshing anymore. There's nothing wrong with that.
There's some mad shit wrong with that.
Why you say?
You serious?
No.
Oh, I was about to say, huh? Nah, there's nothing wrong with that. It's like breaking up with a girl. Like, yo, I hope.
There's nothing wrong with that, but only because I think there's mad shit wrong in it. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I agree with everything he said too, of course. But in his discomfort, things were wrong.
So you're saying what he did?
I don't know, because he's too eloquent. Like they won't tell us. We don't know. But he is saying, yo, Max is great. Our chemistry today, we're from me.
Mm-hmm.
So when he says that and makes it a point to say, it lets me know that Max don't feel this way. He's saying from where I sit, this ain't working no more. And everybody knows that this is Steve's show. So I don't really know how he could have avoided the rumors are true. We know the rumors are true. The rumors are true. And I think he did a real professional job. I like how he handled it, and I love what he said.
He didn't slip the jab. He said,
He went at it. He went at it, and we'll never hear the real reasoning behind this stuff because Max will never say he's got another show.
It also could be kind of nothing. You know what I mean? It could just be what he said. Their chemistry just hit a wall. It's possible.
Or Max climbed up the ladder.
That too.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
Max,
you outgrew your B position.
Yeah, that's possible. He might have been in need or in want of his own show.
I wonder if there were numbers to support his chemistry argument.
Like
that's
if
what I
numbers
want to know.
dipped or something.
Yeah, because he said, hey, the fans let us know when we're in the business when it's off.
He did say that.
If the fans let you know, do you mean by the engagement, or do you mean by
views?
I mean, you tell us. Tell us, buddy.
That's an important distinction. And it's
very much so.
It's one that we'll never find out.
Yeah, because the numbers might not have supported what he was saying.
Right.
But fans
that would say he went in there and put his foot down.
His person.
Because if the numbers don't say it,
Yeah,
the network not looking to make any changes.
Because this is what I didn't like. And I love Stephen A. The Monday that it aired with that first take aired with Michael Irvin. It was, I think, all 2 hours were Dallas Cowboy topics.
It's always Dallas Cowboy topics for half of the show.
This one, the whole show mostly felt like it.
Duh.
It feels like that to me. And it has for years.
No,
to the point where it's frustrating.
For me, no. They put Dallas in all of their leadoff spots where they need to continue to have the high numbers to show the advertisers.
First take to me has been Dallas, Lakers, and Patriots for the past
Yankees.
3 years.
Hot
Not
take.
even the Yankees that much.
All of these people with the fan bases that get them, they rely on what they rely on.
No doubt.
And that's all that you see.
I get it.
But it was more of that with these two stud personalities, Michael Irvin and Stephen A. That's one. Two, their similarities were highlighted. And I felt like I was watching two people that were entirely too similar.
Yeah.
Y'all are both eccentric. Y'all are both a little loud. Y'all are both unique in delivery. Yeah. It was too much of that. So I hope they get it together. And then they had Tim Tebow on Friday, yesterday.
How would that go?
He's not a game. He's like Tim Tebow is like Tony Romo Jr. If you get to talking about football with him.
Yeah.
Anybody that played football and all that college, like if you just get to talking to him, Tim Tebow's like, oh no, Stephen A. And Stephen A's approach was even different. Well, I agree with everything you're saying, but all I'm saying is it's just a different dance that we're looking at. And I enjoy having to watch this in real time. I'm not like y'all who kill niggas for trying to build it in real time. I enjoy.
This must feel like something.
I recognize that they're trying to do something different, and I allow the grace period to see where it lands. Yeah. But I see what they're going for. I see what they thought the problem was because they bringing in. Listen, Tim Tebow. That was my point about the Dallas Cowboy topics. Okay, you got Michael Irvin. Play around a little bit. You don't have to do that. You got Tim Tebow.
I want to see Bomani.
Bomani's the man, but Bomani's not box office. I'm assuming to ESPN because they haven't put him in any of the box.
Show. It didn't last.
It tells me that they might not think he's box office. I love Bomani.
Me too.
I do. Shout out to Bomani. Brady's the man, but I don't want to go to football right now. I know.
No, he's the man.
He's the man.
He's the man, though.
He look like he's 25 out there.
That boy there is just different. Here we go. On the way here, because I'm not even really writing too much down now. Now I just want to hear where their heads is at. On the way here, they tell me, and they said you've said this before, that they putting fentanyl dust
on weed.
On weed.
Oh, I didn't know that.
In Jersey.
See, I told you Parks didn't say that.
When we was talking about it last pod, I thought it was you. I'm sorry.
No.
But
no. I don't know them putting out weed. I know they put it in coke and everything else.
And
it's going in everything.
Yeah.
Do we know that to be true, or are we just saying that? Our platform is too big to play around like that.
No.
I thought this was a real thing. And if it is, I'm coming on here to check y'all.
They saying in northern New Jersey, people are lacing the weed with fentanyl. Everybody, please be careful. So everybody smokes weed. And people that I know that smoke weed on my Instagram timeline was like, yo, this is some bullshit. Why are y'all doing that?
And I'm with them on this.
Hell yeah.
Why would you need to put fentanyl dust in weed? The pills, I could kind of make sense of, even though you're killing people. But I understand the logic behind you wanting to kill people. Weed, fam, what are you doing?
Right.
What are you doing? I can't make this one make sense.
It's the same logic.
How?
The same logic.
They stepping on the pills.
That makes sense to me. And heroin, I get why they do that. But for coke and other drugs, it seems like a bad idea.
For weed, if you buy some bullshit.
For weed, it seems like
No, if you buy some bullshit weed, you buy some cheap weed. Everybody don't got money to buy this new Zaza that everybody else is smoking and selling. Weed is high as hell now.
Right.
All right, let me just
real
quick.
Back in my younger years,
y'all rocking.
I'm saying back in my younger years when I sold weed, it wasn't nowhere near as expensive as it is today. Right?
True.
So everybody don't have the money to go get this Cali good shit.
Well, I can't say that though, because the good weed was always more expensive than
I know,
shitty
but
weed.
now it's different expensive.
So what it's just saying is, if you got shitty weed and you want to get it turned up popping, you put some fentanyl.
You put some fentanyl in your shit. Back in when I was young, dog, jokers was lacing they small spraying Lysol on weed. They was doing all types of shit when I was young.
And if the report would have came out that Lysol has killed 100 people in the last,
the drug dealer don't give a fuck.
See, the drug dealer should
the drug
users want to get high. Yo, dog, I'm
not at the risk of life.
That's not. You're wrong. You're way wrong. When I was younger,
I think you are wrong, Joe.
You way wrong.
I don't think he is. And we're the ones here that do drugs.
I sold drugs.
I know, but we hear that bag was knocking you out.
Let me finish.
I want to let him land. Let me see where he's going.
He's way wrong. When I was younger, they had dope. Heroin that was literally killing motherfuckers. People were driving 2 hours to come buy it.
That has nothing to do with this conversation.
Park said that the users care if it's killing people. They want that shit even more.
That can be true, and I'm saying it too. Yeah. That's true, even if what you're saying is true.
As someone who has done,
it's still true.
Of the drugs, not all of the drugs, but I've done a lot of the drugs. I never did heroin. I never did crack.
The users.
I'm saying there are people dying that I don't think intended to die.
Correct.
No, that's not what you said. You said that you think that the people that are buying the drugs care if the drug is killing people. They wouldn't buy it. No, they still buying it.
They line up. Well,
they still buying
certain
it.
addictions. They'll line up for that.
Especially heroin. When you hearing that heroin is killing motherfuckers, a lot of these heroin users are lining up to try.
I want to stop because what y'all are saying is not responding to what I'm saying. I agree with y'all.
One little thing that you said. I get both of y'all arguments. You said something that you said. They won't do. You see, if Lysol was killing 100 people, no, but I'm saying you said if Lysol was killing 100 people, they wouldn't buy it, not at the risk of death. And he's saying that's
no, stop. Yes, some people would still do it. That's not what I'm saying.
All right, but what I'm saying,
there are a lot of people that wouldn't.
You're also misconstruing.
There are a lot of people.
You're also misconstruing what the drug user is thinking. They're not thinking, oh, this is fentanyl, it might kill me, but fuck it. They're thinking, oh, that's some extra strong heroin. Let me try that. They don't know that the reason why it's extra strong is there's some shit in there that might kill them.
Yeah.
They're just hearing that my man over here has the super strong heroin.
All right, but back to the original point. I did see there's a post, there's an article on Forbes from July 31st, and it says fentanyl-tainted marijuana is a myth that refuses to go away.
Oh, okay.
And I read through it.
That makes a lot more sense.
I skimmed through it, and it said, yes, it's possible to have fentanyl laced marijuana, but it said it's about as rare as seeing a snow leopard.
I've seen a snow leopard.
Well, Santa Cruz police.
They're beautiful too.
So like I said, I'm just reading that one article. And again, that's in the July. Shit could have changed.
No doubt.
Shit definitely could have changed. So I'm not saying that you're wrong, Ish. I'm
still trying to find out what the K5 shit is. What's
K2.
K2, the wax weed? Synthetic
weed, yeah.
Fam.
I've seen people just bugging, bro. Like it's
all of the synthetic
almost
shit
like
kind of was
some TV zombie shit that they be doing when they on the K2. It's hard to watch.
Like
when
the bath
be
salt
on K2.
epidemic.
It's really hard to watch.
No, y'all depressing me. It's Friday, Saturday.
Well, outstanding, maybe.
I know. Let's leave it. I bring it up for somebody to leave something sometimes.
Be safe out there. Drug dealers, drug users.
Yeah, be safe. I've seen Parks, you retweeted it. You reposted it. I've been reposting. Like, I've seen places selling test strips for as low as 99 cents.
Yeah.
Like, just test it.
Both,
you know what I'm saying?
both sellers and users.
Everybody.
Because not for nothing, if you're selling this shit and you killing people, that might come back to you as a body.
Yeah. We see what happened. Rest in peace, Mac Miller. Happened with the person that sold him his.
It's happening with Mike Williams too. They're looking for him. They're looking for the.
Oh no,
yeah.
So this is going to become a bigger thing.
It's a whole nother topic.
It may be.
I don't really like it, but
I don't like it either.
What you mean?
I know that.
I don't like the fact that when somebody famous dies,
the dealer might not be the person responsible.
They find him. No, they find him.
Right.
When the dude that was in what's the shit with Tom Cruise? Mission Impossible.
He's been in Mission. Oh.
No, Mission Impossible. With the dude, he passed away. He was in like some downtown apartment. They found him dead, blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
They found those people that sold him that shit. They're probably going to find the people that sold Mike his shit. They're going to find the people that sell Mac Miller his shit. Mm-hmm. But Joe Schmo, they don't give a fuck enough to put the money or resources behind finding somebody else that killed all these other black people or that killed all these other people that were poor. They don't put the same resources in finding the people that sold them their shit. I don't like that.
And on top of that,
like, yo, somebody's body or life is not worth more than somebody else because they don't have fame, stardom, or money.
I agree with that.
I don't really like that.
I definitely do.
And you know
I'm
what
just
else
saying
is?
that as a drug dealer, you might
I
want
was
to
saying
test
I don't like it for a different reason. I was saying that don't solve the problem.
No, I don't.
Like when y'all go find the person that dealt him the drugs, got it, arrest them. Mm-hmm. But that don't fix it.
They don't fix shit.
Well, they can't go too far
and
up
they
the
not,
ladder because let me chill.
Can't go too far up the ladder because then the motherfuckers writing the laws are going to be low key behind the shit. So you can't. You going to be chasing your tail.
I thought that was my phone popping off like I was saying. It was my phone. It wouldn't have been none of y'all phones because everybody's in a beautiful relationship.
You are too. No, it's not beautiful.
A beautiful one?
I don't know. It might be mediocre. I don't know.
See, look, don't do that. Stop. Now, wait. A few good friends of mine since that whole Snow Allegra debacle have been calling me the songstress stalker. I posted that pic of you and I last night, and you don't have to talk yet because I'm doing the intro. Posted a pic of you and I. Here they come. Here they come in my fucking mentions. Oh, look at you stalking all the singers. But I just really, really, really love R&B, right? So I am blessed. We are blessed. We are all blessed with a very, 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 very special guest. Someone that I believe to be an artistic, just genius. You know how I say some people are like hot sauce? This young lady. Like you can put this young lady on just anything, and it works. And that is what I think part of the problem is. But we're going to talk about it. All right. We have the amazing Sevyn Streeter in studio. Actually in studio with us. She is here. I don't know if it's a promo run. She might be going to see 90 other niggas when she leave here. But she's here with us today. And I appreciate that. Oh, my God. I got to let this hook rock. You don't say nothing. You said enough. Oh, harmonies. Wait till I get this in the sound cabin.
Why is the acoustic guitar so good when you're sad?
That is the sad. I'm telling you. Look, ain't that about a bitch? She was so sad. Sevyn has been through so many breakups.
Do it for you?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Now you want to love me, huh? Oh! Sevyn.
Hey.
What's that nigga name?
First of all,
what's his name?
He don't even matter no more. He was just good for the publishing. That part.
See, you and Adele. You
don't matter no more.
Yo,
damn.
Nah, Adele nigga came back for his, right?
Did he?
Yeah, no.
He did.
Yeah,
You're
because
lying.
they was married.
Got mad buried.
You got married. You can't go make. We can't be married. You make an album and it was about the marriage. Now I get paid. I think he got paid. Hey, look that up.
I think he did.
What?
He got mad.
He got paid. So you keep playing with men.
Because she wrote about him, he got paid?
Keep playing with men.
Son. Nah, son. They'll holler at me. We can write another one. Let's go.
Listen.
That part.
So what was on your mind?
With this record?
This was a different dude.
I mean,
this nigga was doing shit.
But you know what? This is the thing. A lot of times I like to write records. I'll write multiple records about different phases of relationships. So, you know, you first meet somebody, it might be all lovey-dovey, it's all it won't stop-ish, and you love them, and then, you know, you fucking on the ceiling, the sex on the ceiling, because y'all, it's like, it's new, it's fresh,
good
it's
toxic
like
sex.
You know what I mean?
That's toxic sex.
That's not toxic.
You should have just named it, yo, I'm fucking this toxic nigga I like a lot.
On the ceiling's not toxic, it's adventurous, it's fun.
Hey, the boring plain nigga ain't trying to get on the ceiling. That's the toxic dude.
Well,
like,
then there's a
let's
boring plain woman for a boring plain nigga, but for the ones that like the other, there's somebody for everybody. You feel me?
Well, that is true.
It's one of those.
That is true.
Yeah, but every stage, I'm writing a different song about every stage.
How long have you been writing music, Sevyn?
I mean, on and off since I was about 18 years old. So it's been a beautiful journey. It's like my favorite thing in the world. And growing up, I always, you know, I wanted to be a singer, but I didn't think about the songwriting aspect. When you're young, you don't think about that. Till you get older and you realize that, for one, writing pays a lot of bills. For two, writing is extremely therapeutic. And you know, and it's fun to be able to like not have to live in my world, but I can write and then send it off to whoever I want to send it off to and see their take on it. Like, I love that.
Actually, that was my very next question. Like, when you write something and it's therapeutic, the writing part of it, and then you now place the song, and someone else is delivering whatever you intended. How does that part feel?
It feels like
it still just as therapeutic hearing them deliver it?
It is, because I get to feel like I can get away with even more shit. I can say anything. It don't have to even come out my mouth, but I still get to get that off. It's no different than writing it down. And when you write things down and you put it away, you're emptying out your subconscious. So when I write songs for other people, I'm doing the same thing. So it's like, okay, I need that off my chest. Go get that off my chest for me. And it feels good, especially when they can do it the right way.
Is it just as therapeutic for them, you think?
Well, yeah, because when I write songs for other people, it's still a conversation. And a lot of times you find a commonality within the song. And they feel like, oh my God, I went through the same shit. So I get my rocks off and they get theirs off too. It works out.
Have you ever written a song for someone that didn't come back right?
That's what I was about.
Yes.
It's okay. We're not going to ask names.
Well, I won't say that it didn't turn out right, but it actually ended up turning out better for both of us. Me and Jordan Sparks and Harmony Samuels and A-Rod, we wrote The Way for Jordan. And Jordan cut the record originally.
Love that record.
Thank you. And it was really, I mean, obviously Jordan can sing her ass off. Shout out Jordan.
When it's air.
But it went on to go to Ariana Grande, and we all made the executive, including Jordan, that was the play. You know what I mean? And,
I agree with that play.
You know what I mean? And she sung the hell out of it. You know what I mean? And so, you know, sometimes it works out like that. Yeah.
I want to play a song, and then I want to ask you about it, but I want you to be honest.
All right.
Okay.
He finna play some shit. I already know what time it is.
No, I don't think this song ever came out.
I mean, wow. I love this song.
This is Amani. This is Amani singing right now. Shout out to Amani, but
shout out to Amani.
Let me turn this off turn down for a second. He did this record a few years ago, and you're on the second verse. It was never released. I want to know the real reason why. I don't believe he has told me the truth.
Well, I'm gonna be honest.
You didn't clear it for him?
No, it wasn't a clear. We were trying to shop the record.
This record wasn't placed?
It wasn't placed.
Oh, wait, hold on. You coming in. She coming in.
Yeah.
Hold on, she came in. You heard her? Oh, he tucked it again. You tore Amani up on this record. No, when this record came back and I heard all that dance, you got to be careful fucking with people like you.
You were so silly. Thank
serious.
you. I appreciate it. But you know what though? To Imani, he sung it as a reference. He never sung it as himself.
Shoot him some bail.
You know what I mean? Like if he shot at it for himself,
he probably would have did.
It'd be some whole other shit. You know what I mean? It was a reference, but he killed that shit.
Listen to her though. Oh my God! Wait, what's all my? Wait. Who's he talking to? What is wrong? Yo, what do you think about this new trend, right? And I'm saying new, but the R&B songstresses, right? Boy, y'all getting vulgar now, and I love it.
It's
I do.
Fun.
You, Ari, Jasmine. Even her is sultry, being a little hot ass.
Well,
her, you little hot ass on a harp.
Sexy. Hot ass on a harp.
She on a harp getting sexy.
Listen, she do get sexy on them instruments.
She's great. She's amazing. Shout out to Gabby.
Yeah.
But what do you think about that? You're with it.
Well, because I think that it's the thing. You have to realize a lot of the people that you mentioned, y'all have been seeing us for a very long time. I'll speak for myself. I won't speak for the other ladies, but I'll speak for myself. I've had a deal since I was 15 years old. You've seen me slowly and progressively turn into a woman. You know what I mean? So me in my 30s is not going to be the same as me in my 20s. And even though I was really talking about sex on the ceiling in my 20s too, so it's just one of those things that I was, that part. But I think that it just grows your comfortability with your body and your sexuality and the skin that you in, it grows over time. And nobody told me, and me and my girlfriends talk about this, that your sex drive in your 30s, it goes, it skyrockets.
Y'all.
Nobody
For women,
you don't have it for y'all?
I'm scared.
No,
I'm scared.
it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's why in the 20s
I don't wanna
y'all
have sex
buck
no
the
more.
fuck wild, and then in your 30s y'all kind of
Get away from
Yeah.
I'm glad you said it. You just reminded me. Ice, you can have all of my pink power horse juice.
What?
Ice keeps giving me the Cameron pink power juice
how he puts it on me.
sex liquid, and he sells it like he works for them. He's like, yo,
You got a
this
bitch?
shit is so good. Yes. Yo, take it. So I just leave the shit sitting because my dick, I mean. Then this morning, the shit all old and mildewy. I'm shaking it. I'm like, I got to get this back to Ice.
I didn't give you the last.
Well, you can
one.
have it.
I don't need them, Joe.
I don't need them. All right.
What is the
The
power?
shit that
Cameron is selling an organic
Dick juice.
sex stimulant
Oh.
for men.
Oh.
It's supposed to make you,
Virile.
you know,
Oh, okay.
get there.
hard.
All right. Well, I mean, shit. Whoever to each his own. If you need, you know.
What you're saying about your, I guess, evolution from start to now is why, I'll be honest, don't hit me.
I won't.
Don't hit me, because women can't hit me.
Okay.
Is why maybe earlier on, when it looked like you were trying to figure it out, critics were harsh. I see songstresses go through this, right? I see it's happened with Tanaja. It's a few people. It should have happened to Gabby. It happens. And then you did it. I don't know what it is because that's for you.
I don't even know what the specific it is that you talk about, but I know how I feel and I relate to what you say. Like, I feel more like myself right now than I ever have.
Yeah. That part.
That part.
When was your first single? How old were you?
When was I should remember stuff like that, right?
She been around.
You were in like a group first,
I was,
right?
yeah, it was groups first, and then my first single was pretty much with Chris, It Won't Stop. So that was, I want to say I was about 22, 23 maybe.
Critics are looking at you like a kid.
Yeah.
It's hard to envision somebody that's 20 years old in a sexy light.
Yeah.
Right? You feel
Well,
like
we kind of see Chloe Bailey going through a little bit of it now,
She gonna
where
get
they're
it.
having a hard time
She gonna get it.
accepting.
And people don't want, they won't allow her the space to turn into the woman
grow.
that she feels comfortable turning. That's
Or in
that
society.
woman.
They try to put you in a
Like
box
in
that they
society,
want you in.
it's not
Yo,
okay.
you're supposed to be
sexy at
here.
20.
Yeah, you're supposed to be here. This is
bubblegum
your.
pop.
Yep.
So now, once you evolve to your 30s, now it's more accepting of the world that you could be talking about fucking on the ceiling,
Yeah.
as opposed to being 20 fucking on somebody's ceiling.
I guess so. For the listen, it's not my job to tell people how to digest meat. That's not my job. They're gonna do it on their own. I just have to go according to how I feel, how my soul clock feel, how my body feels. And right now, today, I feel amazing.
As a writer, though, it's like kind of a cheat code, right? Like,
Yeah.
your pen is your pen. That will never leave. It don't matter if there's fans, if it's not fans. I know what happens with this pen. So when we get into the writers that are growing into artists and the fans are having a hard time with the transition, a writer might throw out a few records. And you've thrown out a few records. And the fans maybe didn't know how to gravitate towards it. But that doesn't really matter because you're a writer. You ain't losing. I got time. I'm a write it up. Me, I'm a writer, but you know what I'm saying. It's different. It's different.
Yeah.
If I didn't have one that was effective and impactful in the marketplace, the label might have moved on from me, or the publisher might have moved on.
You were looked
from
at
me.
more as an artist. I think rappers in general
Yeah,
are often
rappers-
looked at
rappers
more.
different.
than
They're not
writers.
thought of as
Yeah,
writers
they're not.
as much.
Yeah, but that's
And
such a great cheat code.
But we said rappers aren't thought of as
Rappers.
artists? Yeah, but that's like the most backward shit.
I know.
Y'all be
I
the
know,
most
it is.
people
I know.
right here.
Most rappers
We
aren't
agree.
giving away their shit.
That's true.
That's true.
Right? Like somebody could be able to sing. Singing as a singer,
Yeah.
that's the quote unquote talent. Right? To just be able to sing. If you can write, you might not be able to hum a note. Right?
Yeah.
You won't be known.
This is true.
Well, they are known, like
Sometimes.
And then
Brian
on
Michael
top of that-
Cox
It
and
is-
them.
it's
Like
a-
they're
it's
known,
a-
but
yeah.
I'm just saying people look at the talent as singing.
Yeah.
Like whether Whitney Houston ever wrote a fucking lyric, people praise Whitney Houston for the talent. They don't look at the writers as being the more talented people. With rapping, your rapping and the writing is the art. So I think it's judged like they group y'all.
And on top of that, for the most part, with rappers, it's a knock if you have a writer.
Yeah, true.
You can't
because that's the
you
talent
can't-
piece.
Yeah, yeah.
Writing the lyrics
It
are the
pulls you
talent.
down
They
a
should
notch,
give
no
them
matter
more
how
credit
good you're.
for it when they,
I agree.
Yeah,
give
you're
them a
not
little
supposed to
more
have a
credit.
writer
agree
if you're
with
rap.
I get it.
Your feeling when you heard the guilty beat, nothing on it, just a beat.
Yeah. All right. So, real story, right? We got video, like VHS footage. My family, like, I'm from a small town. We got 7 relatives on one street.
Where are you from?
Can you tell
Kane
us?
City, Polk County, really small in Florida, right between Orlando and Tampa. And, you know, my family, you know, growing up, your families had house parties. You know what I mean? And so we had a house party at my aunt's house. I was legit. But we got this VHS tape of my granddaddy.
That's the Florida.
I legit. You know, I'm Florida. I'm from Florida. Legit. And my granddaddy was dancing the Big Payback. The James Brown had his hands above his head and just, hey, hey, hey.
That's it right there.
He was like, you know, that was his shit. And that was my first introduction to that sample. And then, you know, when Total and Puff and them came back with Can't You See, I'm just like, I was like, you know, it was my formative years, and it was like, oh, this was just fly, and they was dressing fly, and their hair was fly, and it's just like, I remembered that from my granddad. So when it came around again, it was just like, nah, this sample still got the same magic it had 2 generations ago, and this generation need to feel that. That was important. So when I heard it, it was like, it was a no-brainer for me. And then on top of that, the writing was really well. Because I say this all the time. People think because I'm a writer, I got to write everything.
Oh, no.
I don't.
We delegate. We passing that right
Come
off.
on. Like, listen here. So, you know, the record, it was sent to me in a batch of like 6 or 7 records. And that was the one I was like, nah, give me that one. And yeah.
Who sent the batch?
I was Spice. Chris's cousin sent that batch. Shout out Spice. He sent that batch. And I knew I wanted, because of what it was talking about, I wanted to go back and forth with the male voice. And then because I remembered the feeling from it with Total and them, I wanted like a New York feeling type of rapper on the record. So Chris and Ferg got at it, and it felt exactly like what it was supposed to be.
I love it.
Listen, I like to speak about every aspect of life in all my music. And I've gone through different, if you listen to all my projects, there's a space where it's like, I was super duper in love. There are songs where I'm super duper heartbroken. There are songs where I talk about where I'm from on 4th Street. It's just a range of it. But I think that because I'm a woman and I speak about sexuality, it's something that it maybe stands out a little bit more, because you hear it in men music all day. That's all they talk about is ass and titties and pussy and fucking all of it. And they talk about the heartbreak too. But I think that when a woman speaks about sexuality, it's like, ooh, did she just say that, you know?
That's kind of been a thing for a while.
Yeah.
In rap, like you said.
And society, not
society.
Society. You're absolutely right. It's
women are not allowed to be as sexualized as men.
It's coming around, though.
It is.
But I think that when we have the power over it and we get to control how we feel about it, and it's our narrative, I think that that's important. So, you know.
That was dope, and I agree.
But. Come on, bud.
I'm gonna try to dig a little deeper here.
Come on, bud.
I like to analyze lyrics.
Okay.
A lot.
Please.
Especially in R&B songs.
Okay.
I think I know what this song is saying. I think in this chorus.
It is.
It's not something, what I think it's saying, women don't really admit to it. So I'm trying to get you to, what are you saying? what are you guilty about?
The song says, you gon' get me caught up, love drunk, fucked up over you. But I don't feel guilty the more that we keep sneaking.
So you fuck, oh, stop.
She don't play though.
Hotel rooms on my chest. Yeah.
So why won't they just say they love us toxic niggas?
You can't.
Well, because it's a thing. Just because a person
those toxic niggas.
But just because, and I've had so many conversations. I've had conversations with girlfriends, conversations with fans, conversations online, conversations by DMs, because people DM me about this song. It's been real conversations. Just because sometimes you may love who you love, but ain't nobody exempt from having a moment where they're like, I don't really want nobody to know about this. Kind of slipped up. I don't know how I got into this situation, but I actually have feelings for this person, and it is what it is. It's a real thing. It does happen. So in any case, I never want to shy away from the truth in music, because I think that that's why people relate to the song. So you can't exclude the people that have experiences that you may not necessarily have, or that you may not necessarily like green light or want to admit to. It's still an experience. It's worth being told.
Yeah, they should tell it more.
Yeah, all the stories worth being told.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I'm looking at you, and your skin is amazing.
Yours too.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Don't do that again. That's to me. Don't do that again.
I can't.
Just say thank you.
I don't know how to take compliments. I don't know how to take.
Don't do that.
No, you should.
What's your regimen?
for skin?
Yeah.
I will say this. I have a couple different products I love, and I'm being real. My friend Dorian has a really dope skin line called Butterskin.
Is he black?
He's black.
Okay.
He is black. His skincare line is amazing. I'm not gonna, and I love that it's black because I feel like that's been a difference. Because I didn't always like dive into skincare and stuff like that before, but I like that I have brands now that are geared towards women of color. Like I'm a brown skinned woman. You did not necessarily you couldn't go on the shelves and just find shit that was for you. Yeah. So that's fire. And the fact that Rihanna has Fenty Skin, like that's fire. And I will talk about skincare all day, but the the moisturizers, everything. It's really, really good. The toners are good. Everything is good. So black skincare for me.
No, when I seen you last night at the shit, I was.
Aw, thank you.
God damn it.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
your album is coming.
Yes.
Nails a week after you.
Okay. Drunken Words, Sober Thoughts. Yes.
Sheesh.
That's your album?
Yeah.
That's the name of your album?
That's the name of my album. Drunken Words, Sober Thoughts.
It's more fucking.
Well, listen here. It's a little bit of everything.
Is there any acoustic guitar
Tell me
songs
this.
that
When
will
you
make
hear
us cry?
Drunken Words, Sober Thoughts, what do you think? What comes to mind when you hear that?
I think it's backwards.
You gonna tell
Tell
her?
me about it.
Nah, you hear the drunken thoughts with the sober words. It's
Drunken
it's
thoughts with sober
it's the
words.
bullshit.
Okay.
The shit that you say when you drunk, you really, really mean.
Sometimes.
That's what
Okay,
they
so
say,
if
right?
it's reversed, then
So if it's
what
reversed,
does it
then-
do for you?
For me, it don't do nothing for me, but I get the concept. I'm just saying, I more fucking.
Well, no, it's reversed. I don't need the alcohol to
if
give
that's
you
the
the
effect
sober
that it
thoughts.
gives
No,
you.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's okay. I'm like, listen, he might be
Don't
telling
start
himself a
your
little
shit.
bit. I'm
Don't
just
start
saying.
your
shit. Every pod.
Everybody telling himself. Okay, it's okay. More fucking for you. Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
Nah, but
What does it do for you?
The stuff that liquor brings out your inhibitions, or the stuff that you really, really, really think when you by yourself. So when you sober, you can hide them. Once you're drunk, you can't hide them no more. So that's whether you feel that way about a guy or a girl, whether you feel that way about your boss.
What does her title tell you? We know what this means.
It don't do nothing for me, nigga. I don't drink, and I tell the truth when I'm sober.
Well, that's a good point. And so I say that to say, when I say drunken words, sober thoughts, I understand that the correlation with that is, the more you drink, you tell the truth. You drink, you spill your guts. But for me, you can be under the influence of a number of things. You can be under the influence of love. You can be under the influence of lust, anger, heartbreak, a million different things. And for me, with that process in this album, it's been the last, since you heard my last album, the last 3 years.
You're a writer, yo.
It's the truth, though. It really is the truth. I've been under the influence of every single emotion that I can name. I lost my favorite uncle to cancer, fucking tore me apart. So I spent the majority of my 3 years away sleeping on the floor next to his bed, like watching sermons with him. It was a real thing. I dated a little bit, went through some heartbreak. That's definitely in there. It's just a lot of. I am definitely not the same woman that I was on my last project as I am now, because I've been under the influence of a million different emotions. And I will say this: I'm a Cancer. I'm very sensitive. I'm very emotional, and I don't shy away from that. And in the past, people have made me feel like I should have. And through these last 3 years, I realized, that's my superpower. It's the reason why, I can tap in, I can have a whole conversation with anybody in this room and write a song exactly about how you feel. And so when I say drunken words, sober thoughts, it's about being under the influence of a multitude of emotions and writing from all those spaces. But more fucking for you? I got you.
Yo, I got a question
Yes.
for you. Because you said you're a Cancer, and I like to ask Cancers this.
Yeah.
Last time you had a good cry.
They cry all the time.
An hour ago.
Yo.
10 minutes ago.
As soon as she said Cancer, I said,
She gonna try to play it.
Yeah,
I was crying for the song I was writing for someone else.
They get busy.
That's so real. No, the last time I had a good. Honestly, you're right. A couple days ago, and I will say this with this whole. Jesus.
Don't cry right now.
I'm not gonna cry.
My bad.
No, I have good cries all the time. I don't believe in and having to, unless you like somewhere where you got to be functional and you don't have time to cry. There are moments where I'm a Cancer, and it's sometimes I'd be like, all right, nigga, you ain't got time to cry. Like, suck that shit up and get it together and get it done. But in the times where I do feel like I need to, yeah, I cry. Like, I don't understand the idea of feeling something that really wants to make you say release something and then you don't, and then you try to move past it and function with the rest of your life. That's backwards to me. And then you wonder why you reach a roadblock and then a roadblock because you're emotionally backed the fuck up. Let that shit go.
Are you in therapy?
I have done therapy before. Well, you know what my therapy is? And I do want to go to actual therapy. But my therapy is I wake up every morning, I'll watch a sermon. My aunt is my pastor. I talk to her 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. I write as much down as I can. I meditate outside. I go outside in my backyard. I stretch every morning. Like, I talk to God religiously. That's my therapy. You know what I mean? And if I need extra therapy on top of that, you better believe I'm going to run to a therapist.
Got it.
You know?
Got it.
Yeah.
What pressures, if any, are you feeling this close to release date?
Ooh. Real talk. The pressures that I feel going into this release date is that I am very aware of the support that I've had up until this point, and that they have fallen in love with certain records and a certain idea of who I am and who I was at that time. And like I said, we're not the same person every day. You are not the same person you were 3 years ago that you are today.
I'm not the same person I was this morning.
You're not the same person you were this morning. So with music, it's like, please, with this project, understand that I am a person like everybody else. I'm transitioning into whoever this version of me is now. And so my music is going to reflect that. And if anything, the pressures that people, you know, that they understand that process and they listen to the music with those sets of ears and know that as much as I'm aware of that, I'm still aware of the things that they like. I keep in mind, I know that they like crazy melodies and nice riffs. And
Are you on a label?
I'm independent. I'm at E1. I'm at E1. Shout out to E1. They've been very great to me. Shout out to Alan. They've been really, really amazing to me. And they've allowed me like a great deal of freedom, and that's been fun.
E1 got guilty rocking like that?
Yeah.
Wait, hold up now.
Yeah.
About to go away.
They won 7.
Yes, they did.
No, I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them. You want that ability. You want the ability, and we need. See, Parks asked that. She said I'm independent. We need E1 to do that. We need Ghazi to do that. We need all of them so artists can have more choices and options.
For sure.
Like if E1 is able to get a record off the ground, a lot of times for an unsigned artist or an aspiring artist, that's what we really want to hear. Hey, do you have the tools to get something popping if I give it to you?
Right.
Because then I'll go work to get it to you. But if you don't do that, then I'm not incentivized to. So now I would have never thought that because Guilty is giving me Atlantic, is giving me RCA, it's giving me the push that I come to know from these other places. So
that's great. When you talk about pressure, like I'm sure you've been on a major label before, right?
Yeah, that's a.
She won already. She already won.
The pressure's probably different, right?
It's very different, but I welcome it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because now the pressure's on you a little bit. You're in control of the pressure.
Well, my learning is at an all-time high.
Sure.
I said this literally yesterday. I was talking to one of my friends, and I was like, I thank God for both. Like, I love the fact that I was at a major from the time that I was 15. I was at 2. I was at RCA first in a group, and then I went to Atlantic. And then after Atlantic, now I'm independent. There are so many things I learned from being at those majors that I'm now able to apply to me being independent. And I wish that for every artist. I wish they could experience it on both sides because it gives you a great deal. Even and now that I'm independent, I have a great deal of the things that I was able to experience while I was at a major. Right. So it's like everything.
You know the things to search out and ask for and accomplish on your own that you didn't know maybe before you were, if you weren't there.
And I know to ask the right questions to even where I am right now and go, no, I know y'all can get that done because I've seen that before. Don't play with me. You know what I mean? So it's great. I'm learning. It's amazing.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Can't be education.
Yeah.
Basically. No. And there's no better teacher than experience.
Come on. That part.
So I didn't look to see what was coming. You cheated. You only gave us what do they call the tracks where they drop them once a week until album? You gave us 2, right? Yeah. We got 2 of those.
I gave you 2. You want more? I can give you
I
some
mean,
more.
3 or 4 would have been.
Maybe 10.
Yeah.
No, they're leading up to the joint.
Call Jaden in here so we can give him some music.
Yeah, but it's only been 2. I've been trying to see what's going on. I didn't see features.
I want you to hear the record with me and Jeremiah. It's a special one.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's called Wet. It's called Wet Dreams. I've been.
I'm sold. Fam.
Listen,
I ain't gonna say nothing.
It's called Wet Dreams. It's a beautiful record. No, Business Boy. Okay. Y'all know Business Boy?
Business Boy, yeah.
That nigga cold. Hey.
I wonder what this song's about.
I know.
She fell asleep.
I don't know. I fell a dream. Beachside.
Woke up sweaty.
Yeah, she got
sweaty.
wet. She
The window open. It was raining. You know
That
how
part.
Okay, so Jeremiah is there doing Jeremiah things.
Yeah. But that boy, shout out to, first of all, thank God for Jeremiah.
That part.
And his life.
That part.
And we're going to praise God for that. That's one of my closest friends. And him, his family, all of them, his whole camp. But praise God for that. And it was one of them records. We actually cut that record. We started at my studio, at my crib, and then it just sounded like he needed to be on it. So we went to his crib. His dad was there. His dad heard the record that day. His dad has since passed, so like rest in peace, Daddy-O. We love him. But he heard the record that day too after we cut it. And he was like, I love how you got my son sounding on this record. Because Jay gonna sing his face off anyway. But I like this record because his false is a little bit more false. His runs he went there, and I like that. And it's a good one. We just shot I've been editing the video all morning as we speak.
Jeremiah low-key bodies every sex song that he's ever featured on.
Everyone.
He gets busy.
Every
and non-sex
one.
songs, honestly.
Every
But we don't
song.
know that Wet Dreams is a sex song. We don't know that.
Yeah. I think
We don't know. I think it's about,
Schoolwork.
like having a dream. That part.
Can I just throw out names that I'd like to hear you with at some point
Please.
in life?
Yeah.
Going right to my guy, Lucky Day, of course.
Oh, I got a record with Lucky. It's on the project. It's called Phils.
It's called what?
It's called Phils.
Yo, when is this project dropping?
Yeah.
I know what. Yo, hey, you can fool them. I know what time it is when this. I gotta make sure right with my phone. I got appointments to make. All right, so Lucky Day is there.
Thank you. You have the download? Yeah. Oh, good. Is there somebody that can get Wet Dreams and Feels too? I want you to.
Wait, what?
You can have
Right
it.
now?
Yeah, if you want.
Shut up. You are a lot. Hey. Are you kidding?
Yeah. Could someone hand me a Kleenex? Could you hand me a Kleenex?
What we could do is we could just play it.
Ice, could you hand me a Kleenex, please? Thank you.
Here. Take that.
Thank you.
Plug that little toggle into your thingamajiggy there.
To your thingamajig. Why do they call it a dongle?
I don't know. You gotta ask him. He works for Apple.
Why they did that to us?
A dongle.
I hate
Yo, why
that.
they call it a
Hey,
dongle?
can you hand me the
knew y'all was
dongle?
gonna do
Who
that.
wants to say that?
No.
You should just
Nobody.
call it the thingy thing.
Thank you so much, Shannon.
First, this already sound like, oh my.
Can we turn it up some? It's produced by Business Boy, written by me and Drew and Jeremiah.
I'm about to call somebody.
This is Pink Horsepower right here.
Yo, Ice, I changed my mind. You can't get your pink
This is it.
Power
You
Rangers
can't
back.
get your the pink
You
one.
can't get your pink pills back.
Yeah. Jay snapped on his verse, though. He went crazy. Not gonna lie. Snap.
Can we hear a little
Snap.
bit of the other one too?
Phils, can you ask him
Just
for Phils?
feels, please.
Joe wants
Wet
to
Dreams and Feels.
Yeah.
If you would be just a little.
After the Wet Dreams.
But you know the thing that I was saying
Feels
how
worse.
like I like to write about different periods and spaces within my relationships, and so it's like Wet Dreams is a space like.
Tell me about it.
You know what I mean? It's
my teenage years.
It's a space where you're like, it's like right in the heart of like, you know you fuck with this person. You know they fuck with you. It's like, okay, what are you doing? Whatever you're doing, drop what you're doing. Like,
I love when girls
I need
get
to
to
see
that
you
place.
now. I want to see you now. And
It's hard for them.
Right,
it's
when you
hard.
can
It's
control
hard
them,
to
right?
No.
No.
Asshole. No, I'm not even saying no.
No, let me hear what she's saying,
You're an
man.
asshole.
But
yo.
I feel
She
you.
turned to me.
I feel you.
Okay, well, let me hear from
Asshole. No, when a girl
Yeah.
just loses all like too cool for school, like, yo, what you doing?
Well,
Yo,
because we
I
never.
need you. I
do
need
it.
you.
But
I need
we
that for
don't
something.
want. We don't necessarily want to even. We don't want to have to pull out the too cool for school. You know what I mean? We will let that go when we feel comfortable enough.
That's
Making
what I'm
us feel comfortable is everything. And there are a million different ways. Like, are you calling us consistently? You know what I mean?
No.
And consistently according to our schedules. I understand sometimes people's schedules are crazy. I get that. I live for that. But I'm just saying the things that make that particular woman feel comfortable if you want a space in that woman's space, then make her feel comfortable.
I'm glad that you said that. I'm going to toss this out there, and without giving us too much, in your dating experience, what have you found easier? Dating someone that understands the plight of what you go through?
That's a great question.
Or someone that has no idea about any of it? There are pros and cons to both. It's two sides to both. If I'd say what I prefer right now, I prefer somebody who understands my schedule. Because people will think that, I understand that sometimes a missed call or a call not returned, it's not a reflection of how I feel about you. It just so happens that I'm working. You know what I mean? We need that as a drop, what she just said for the next episode, so I could just keep playing that. I agree.
You know what I mean?
And sometimes working don't look like working, and
sometimes working don't look like working. You're gonna see me at a party turned up, not knowing my feet hurt. I've been working all day. I'm ready to go the fuck home.
Right.
But if I'm there for work, I'm there for work. Like, just
I'm
know
enjoy
that.
it as much as I.
Or I might be laying on the couch looking at my phone and I'm still working.
Yeah.
Not answering texts, but I'm working.
You mean to tell me that there are men that would apply this type of pressure to your text inbox? Not men.
I'll say this. It'll show itself in different ways. It'll show itself in patience. You know what I mean? Like, you know, where you look up and it's like, okay, if it's, and I understand it. I don't even knock it. I mean, it's probably why I'm single right now, but I'm very comfortable with that. But it'll show itself in patience. Like, let's say if there is a week or two where I just got a crazy 2 weeks and I literally don't even have time for my own self. It's hard for me to make time for someone else. And and you guys tell me if there's a certain level, and sometimes there's a certain level of attention that as a man, I'm sure you probably need. So I get that.
I gotta hear your voice within a week.
Well,
I gotta hear your voice.
Yeah, you'll hear your voice.
It could be something short.
Tuck me in.
Well, that's the thing. And so I'm learning now to deal with men who understand that. You know what I mean? Who understand that, like, if you know my schedule is crazy, but I'm in a car heading from one place to another, and I'm hitting you like, hey babe, how was your day?
You gotta honor that time.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How's your day?
You gotta appreciate that time.
Yeah, because that means just as much as me
spending a whole day.
If I had nothing to do and I was just sitting at home talking to you all day because I wasn't busy, my half-an-hour phone call in the middle of this meeting and this meeting.
Come on.
That means a lot.
Means a lot.
Do you have any kids?
No.
So then why? I'm confused then.
Why?
Then why do you need a babysitter?
Why do I need a babysitter?
I don't know.
Who said I need a babysitter? You know what? First of all, you know what? I walked right into that. How did the rider fall for the line? Damn.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm sitting here watching this.
That was so
I do kind of want one too now.
I'm so corny.
Damn.
Come on, let's take a babysitter break.
God, nah, listen here. This is a good break. Drunken Words, Sober Thoughts. Here we go.
I want all Sevyn fans to know she did take a sip.
I did take a sip.
Just a little baby sip.
A little baby sip.
She's doing the tricks that the bartenders do with me. They be like, "Can you buy us a drink?" And they put their titties in my face. I'm like, "Sure." I be like, "Sure." Then they go drink some water.
I mean, this is a real thing.
Yeah, no.
They take drinks and they pour them over their shoulder, but they don't let you know, and then you don't see them, and you think they survive, and you don't be.
Well, that's why now, and I look like a total nut doing it. I know. Let me preface this. I say sure, and then they pour the drink, and I put my nasty nostrils right to that cup.
Oh my God!
I gotta smell it.
You've done that?
I do it. What do you mean done?
You smell their drinks to make sure they drink it?
I hope not.
They scamming too much. Yeah,
they are.
They scamming.
They got the water bottle.
That's true.
They got the water in the Patron.
They want to get you really, really like, you know.
I know how this bar works. I know that there's a quota to meet. I know they're gonna count all the money from each one of these bars and add it up. And if you ain't getting where you supposed to be at, so your job, if ain't no action happening, spot out a sucker and say, "Hey, you wanna buy me and my friends some drinks?" And I say no.
You're a bartender.
Sometimes the strippers do. I be like, you didn't even say hello. But go ahead, fuck it. Are you I would love to go to a strip club with you. Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I would love. Of course, I can be honest. Just being honest.
Yes.
You in a strip club because you just appear to be the most innocent R&B person in the world. You do.
Is that right?
Have you heard that before? You do.
I mean, I'm not. Listen, you tell me. I don't know what I look like from the outside. I just know what I look like to me.
You
So
look
you tell
like
me.
her, like really the You know.
Nah, I disagree.
You don't.
Well, that's why
I'm
I
not
structure
getting
work
that
sober
at all.
thoughts. I like the duality. So you think that, and then you think,
homegirl, wild, crazy. I gotta go get you out of school. The principal got my number on speed dial. That's what I'm getting.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm not getting
Can I
innocent
ask
at
you
all.
a question?
Of course.
How does the amazing writer write then?
How does the amazing writer write?
You gotta live something.
Yep.
I know.
I know.
So
That's what I'm
I
asking you. If she's homegirl, I was looking out my window.
No,
church,
no,
my
he
uncle,
didn't
my
say
child.
thoroughly enjoying
homegirl
this,
like
by
that
the way.
kind of homegirl.
He's saying this is the homegirl from back
Thoroughly
in
my
enjoying
nigga
this.
homegirl.
Yeah, you
All right,
missed that.
we're talking over.
Oh no, I love this very much.
What, Mike? That type
That
of
kind of
home,
homegirl,
not
not
body.
in the house. No, I'm talking about this my homie. Like this.
Ish, you OG. We not fooled by that, though, right? Of course, she does give that, but we not.
That's what I'm getting. I'm
I
getting.
like that. What
I'm
else?
getting
So-
strip club go crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
throw it?
Yes, that's
Let
what
it
I'm
fly.
getting.
Here's
I'm not
my last
getting
question to
shot.
you.
Let it fly.
Last question to you, and then I'm talking to Sevyn.
Okay.
Ice and I have experienced this.
Yes.
Do you? Sevyn, we walk in the strip club with Sevyn. We give Sevyn a stack from the rip as soon as we walk in.
20 minutes.
Fast.
Okay,
That-
got it. There we go. There we go. There we go.
I'm not,
There we go.
I'm not even saying that long.
Yeah, it's
10
all
minutes.
fast.
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
I'm giving 20.
I'm 10 minutes.
I see a scope in the
Sevyn, they
spot
trying
out.
to
I
play
can
you.
see something I
They trying
like.
to play
Saying
you.
what? 20 minutes is gone.
And she
What
sees
they
something
They
she
saying-
like.
they
And
saying
she
you
sees
gon-
something she like.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Let me
10
tell-
minutes.
She don't, she don't know what we're saying. Let me tell
Oh,
you.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
They saying that we're
How
gonna
long
get.
is a song? 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
They saying,
I'm
they,
done.
they saying that you gonna. We go to strip clubs with like our homegirls, like our platonic homegirls, and we try to have a good time. But they fall in love so fast, like they don't really respect the scam of the strip club. So you give them money and they throw it in 5 minutes. First girl that come up, hey, they just get rid of it. So I was asking them if they think how long they think you hold it, can hold on to
She
it.
finds something nice.
Do y'all got y'all predictions? Nigga, you want me to go? Y'all got them all together.
We
Well, they already gave
Okay,
that.
okay, you ready?
I said 20.
I got you
1,000
at
is going to
10
20
minutes.
10?
It's all going less than 10
This
minutes.
is with the notion that she found something she liked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Well,
she sees
so I
something in
said
there that she
gotta-
likes.
She seem a little picky, like, nah.
I'll add a caveat.
Not her.
If her homegirl is there with the cornrows, it'll take an hour. That seems like the homegirl that keeps her.
That's the buffer.
Yeah.
Jay's gonna keep me together.
Yeah.
She will. Listen here. So I'm a believer in like, you know,
Florida too, man.
hustle.
you know,
That-
you
Forgot that part.
gotta
I
work
didn't.
for yours. You know what I mean? So it's like you go to a strip club. I want to see the theatrics. I want to see you go crazy. Cause the same way you working for yours, I had to work for the stack that I'm throwing. So if I'm throwing it, I'm gonna take my time and
So
like.
even if she's fine,
Yeah, but there's no publishing in stripping.
But fine ain't enough. She said you gotta work.
that's what I want to
No,
know.
you gotta
I wanna
work.
know.
You gotta work.
I'm gonna take my
She's
time.
fine.
She can be fine, but it's gonna go to the one that's going the craziest. Like, you know what I mean?
She up on the pole doing tricks and all this.
I like.
other-
For one, I have a great deal of respect for strippers.
As
I
do
mean,
I.
it's not.
we all
it's-
are.
Listen here, first of all, this upper body strength is not what it is. Stripper pole, it's kind of crazy. So I have a great deal of respect for him. And yeah, I'm gonna get a stack to the one that go the craziest. You're not about to be what? I'm not about to tip no lazy. Nah, it's no time for
So
that.
you're keeping your money in New York strip clubs.
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
Well,
she's from.
I understand
It
that.
depends on which one.
Well, y'all tell me about
It
it.
depends on which one. When
Y'all
you go
tell
to
me
the
about it.
fancier ones, they so fly that they kind of spoil.
It's not even about fancy
You know what I'm
ones.
saying?
It's about the ones that
More popular.
yes.
Where the rich guys going, the industry dudes is going, the dope boys is going. They don't got to work as hard if you're real pretty.
Well, I haven't been to a strip club in New York in a very, very, very long time.
What does Sevyn Streeter do for fun?
It might not be fun to everybody else, but it's fun to me. Like what I like to do for fun, true story, I'll get in my car, I'll drive down to, I live 30 minutes from Malibu. I'm going to drive down to PCH, take my blanket, take my speaker, take my weed, take my wine, take my book, take my whatever I need, and I'm going to sit there and I'm going to chill, and I'm going to chill by myself, and that's fun to
I
me.
definitely could see laying in the grass.
You know what I mean?
vibes.
I like to chill with myself. Outside of that, it's not that I like to be home with my family. Like I love being with my cousins. I love cutting the fuck up when I go home to Haines City. Like we drink moonshine on Sundays. Like it's just fun. Like it's the truth.
With the fruit in it.
With the fruit in it, it's fun. I like to be with people that I actually enjoy being around.
Pardon my
Yeah.
vulgarity for 2 seconds.
All good.
I'm gonna pan to the camera. Boy, it's tough trying to fuck the girl that's always with her family, right?
Yeah.
It's tough trying. You're trying to get away from Uncle Harry, cousin, and hell. Nigga, your cousins ain't got like a cousin kickball.
Nah, you gotta just learn how to get down with the family.
Nah, you just gotta go there.
But I gotta.
No, you're not just gonna go there. Let's get that. No, let's get that together. You're not just gonna go there.
I didn't mean to imply that. I said you gotta learn how to get down with your family.
Yeah.
And that means a lot of things.
Nah, just because I get down with my family don't mean I'm gonna let you get down with my family. I'm very picky about who
like New Orleans girls.
This is
New Orleans girls, they guard their family.
Once Uncle Harry like you though, you in.
Yeah.
I mean, once certain family members like you, it's over. It's like, okay, you in there. It's good. But, I keep my family to myself. And then I will say, like, I live in LA, I'm there by myself, I live there by myself. My girlfriends come over, and we had a time of our lives. We gonna sit there, we gonna talk, we gonna shoot the shit, we gonna turn the music sky high, dance around the whole house, like have drink. I like good, like just good female energy, good vibes, and so I don't know. I like
more
kickback
more at
shit.
the crib than going out though.
Yeah, but then I do go out, and people think that that's the majority of my fun. Nah, that's a lot of my job. You know what I mean? It's a huge part of my job. So, and I like to make fun of anything that I have to do. I don't like for things to feel like it's a chore or work or labor. So I'm not going to be at the club. No, I'm going to have fun everywhere I go.
But because of that, honestly, do you even have time for a relationship outside of the one you have with music?
I mean, apparently I haven't had time up until now. You know what I mean? I've been single for a little minute. And we'll see if it changes.
Well, slow down. I'm not gonna let you sneak that by me.
What?
What's a little minute?
No, that part is cool. But she said,
yeah.
Because I've been busy with work, I've been single for a little while. Now that could be.
Yeah.
Also, though, it could mean.
Talk about it.
No.
Say it.
It couldn't.
Say
I don't
it.
know about you. No. I see the seventh corner.
It's okay.
The seventh corner about to attack.
They're
No,
fine.
I like that girl. I ain't trying to be myself in front of her.
No, you can be yourself. You can be yourself.
For real?
You can be yourself.
Okay. And she was.
Be yourself.
Oh, it's the first time.
It's okay. It's okay. Jada not gonna kill you.
You make me feel so warm.
It's
All
okay.
right. Or if you've been single for a little while,
Yeah.
niggas might be like,
Talk about it.
she might be nuts.
They may think that.
Are
but
you nuts?
There's only one way to find out.
Oh, she's nuts.
No, nuts. No, I'm not nuts. I just, I like to take my time. I like to get to know people. I'm not gonna be like this when I first meet you. You know what I mean? It's a real thing. Like, I have very real relationships in my life. My girlfriends, my family, so I'm not gonna let that
She's batting
slap.
niggas out. She
You know what I
batting them.
mean? I'm not gonna let that happen when it comes to
Niggas, she out there asking our middle names.
Yeah. When you got a strong family unit, though,
I need to know. Like, and two is like, I take pride in all of my relationships, all of my friendships. So the same thing is gonna apply to my niggas.
Cancers be having slick mouths until you say something slick back and then they cry.
Well,
they do. Yeah, that's real.
Cancers who maybe are not in the line of work that I'm in may I can get that because they let their emotions overtake them, but I'm not in the space where it can't happen like that for me.
Bro.
Yeah, that's what I got. Listen, I saw her work the room at Fashion Week. She worked the room, but like not purposely trying to work the room. And I had a real good time in there.
I just
by
like
the
people.
way. All the people that I spoke to said, "Oh my," they was trying to compliment me, but they was dissing me.
What you mean?
I was hurt. I can't keep going to those events. Like, I seen all my gay homies, all my transgender homies, but then like everybody else was like a little confused. They didn't know.
Nah,
Like they said I look too mean to be. They kept saying like, "You're the last person I expected to be here," and then they would say stuff like, "Oh, you're taller than I thought," and then they would say stuff like, "I was just getting dissed all night."
No.
At this fucking pretty little thing. I went in there feeling like a pretty little thing, and I left. My confidence was a little, it was shattered a little bit.
No.
Because, gay niggas don't play. First of all, they was in there dressed to that.
It was like,
fam.
well, first and foremost, let's just say it was
your man
amazing.
Ricky that they gave the podcast to? Ricky,
Yeah.
wait a minute, baby. I don't know what that was. He's killed. He killed. I was like, damn, Ricky, you ain't got to do it like that. He didn't even look at me. He was like, thanks, nigga.
Which Ricky you talking about?
Ricky, I don't even know.
Ricky?
We just know him as Ricky.
Oh, Ricky.
Dark skin.
Oh, he had on blue last night. Rick.
Huh. Man.
That he was so clean.
No, I know.
Yes, shout out Ricky.
No, I know.
Hi, Ricky.
I was checking him out.
No, we saw Ricky later on that night, and he looked amazing.
Oh, he didn't ruin it by being pissy drunk later?
He looked fabulous.
Damn. That made me feel better when I went to bed. I'm like, he probably look like shit now.
Are we talking about the same Ricky?
Damn, can't get no hate off.
We might not be talking about the same Ricky.
No, we are.
We are?
No, he was killing.
He looked amazing.
He killed. But everybody
The
did.
event was fire, though. I don't know. Why didn't you? They kept asking you why you was there. I think you fit in right fine to me. I don't understand.
I don't expect to see Joe at none of this shit.
They think
it was never
First of
Joe.
all-
So I
The
get it.
public
No.
persona
Honestly,
is that
thank you, Ish.
of
Thank you.
somebody that's mean. They don't
Yeah,
know
they
the
think I'm an
exact
asshole. They think I'm
Nah,
not.
I thought all I saw was a black man there supporting a beautiful woman, Tiana Taylor, with a beautiful new clothing line, a beautiful vibe, and it was a beautiful night. That's all
Let me
that
clap it up
was.
for Tiana, too.
Yeah, like that event was fire. Like it felt very much so her. Like she had the dancers come out in the beginning. The clothes was fire, and we was all there to celebrate. It was
Music
good.
was good.
That wasn't Kid DeWiz, though.
Music was good.
Let me just say that. Tiana, that's what I said when the dancers came out in front of the train-looking thingamajig like Kid DeWiz did on the Ellen Show in New York. We just used to seeing Kid DeWiz and the homies do all that dance and shit. But I like those kids. But I did want to see Kid DeWiz. But there's room for all the dancers.
Listen, I thought that shit was fire.
Sevyn, we're not gonna get another long hiatus from you after this. Honest, I'm not. This is not funny because we love you,
I love you too.
and there's been a lot of years where I'm like,
I know.
She writing, man. She getting the real money.
I
No,
know.
she's lifing.
Thank you. I was lifing. That's all. It was a real lifing type of thing, and I can't promise that I won't life again. Like if I don't life, then I don't live.
And she
I
getting that money.
You
She's
know,
right.
so I got a life. I got a life, and I think that honestly, on some real shit, if anybody learned anything, I think that we had to take off a year and do nothing but pretty much life.
Live with yourself at that.
You know, and live with yourself. We were talking about this off camera a few minutes ago. Like, you know, it's. I understand that our pandemic and our time off was tough, but I think that a large bit of that was necessary. And it's because we didn't before that we didn't get to life a lot. Like it was like work,
no time to
work. Move around, do. And it's like, nah, everybody sit down for a year.
and now they can't get us back to work.
A lot, no, and not in the
started
way that
life and
we,
fell
but
in
not in
love
the
with
way
life.
that we were. And
Yes.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
Me neither.
Not at all.
Yeah,
Not at all.
it's not
Yeah, but when we
bad.
say that, we all sound like rich capitalists.
No, I think it's anti-capitalist, if anything. But that's a different story. I also just enjoyed how much it brought me closer to the people that I'm kind of close with, but maybe
Yeah.
don't spend enough time with, like doing
Yeah.
Zoom calls and FaceTimes and all that shit. Like you really kind of found out who really fucks with you.
Come on, that part.
That part.
So there's no more hiatus. We got Jeremiah.
Yes.
We got Lucky Day. Oh no, it might be a hiatus. I don't want to lie to the people. It might be
if life happens.
Hey, if life happens, and let me tell you what that means in R&B. I'm like R&B whisperer. If she
Well, R&B whisperer.
She meet that dude.
If she meet a nigga,
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
y'all not get. Hey, she gets guilty. Y'all not getting innocent. y'all not getting the jury's still out.
Listen here, that's not true. You just get it'll be a different take on what I'm going through. That's
And
all.
you might hear from someone else.
Or that part.
Listen,
Which is the fly thing about being a songwriter or whatever. You don't always have to be the artist.
But
That must be
no,
nice.
that's
it's
when the
nice.
pressure's off you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't got to do the interviews. You
You
don't
get
got
in
to
the
do all this
bag.
shit.
You get in the bag.
Fuck the bag. Because
The writers get the bag. So now I don't got to put out no album. Maybe I could go lay up.
y'all keep talking about the bag, and you take away from her artistry.
First of all, I'm
All right,
that's
that's number one. You got artistry.
because I hear you. You're right. You're so right. You're right.
It's there.
but it's funny how you say it, but it's true.
No, but I don't be joking.
It's true.
What I said when I introduced you about you being so
Yeah.
talented that sometimes it's hard to figure it out, and you perfectly explained it. I'm growing up, and y'all just got to wait until I finish.
Thank you.
That's what we see, and it's tough.
Yeah.
So we make these jokes, but for you to be where you are, and I asked you about pressure. Let me just, I'm projecting now for you, not you.
Okay.
But you have this amazing record that everybody loves. When I get the aux, this comes on. People that never heard it, they go crazy. Everybody goes crazy. But I'm a musician, so when I hear it, I hear hard beat, I hear your beautiful voice, I hear Chris Brown. It's not your first or second Chris Brown feature.
Right.
Chris comes with a certain pressure. This beat, this sample, it comes from greatness. It comes with a certain pressure. I'm just glad that where you are today in your artistry, in your journey, in your process, you feel none of it. And probably because you felt it all already. Yeah.
That was good. And that's
And that's the
whole truth.
part that I love for you, just artists, when you see them, you could tell, you could feel that. You could feel it. I could tell the people who were artisting last night and the people that was just them. Big difference. Big difference. Listen, I don't want to hold you hostage, even though I would look at your team. Wait, the sensitivity class. You can't even do that, right?
Can't look at the team?
You can't tell them. You gotta say it when they leave. Listen, Sevyn's album, In Your Phone, in stores.
Drunken Words, Sober Thoughts.
I'm buying that bad boy.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And doing some more shit to it too.
As you should.
Sevyn, tonight, if you are not busy, you will get a strip club invite.
Let's go.
You don't have to take it, but I will have done my job.
Yeah.
Can she or y'all? I mean,
Can she come out?
Hey! Sevyn told me I could be myself.
You can be yourself. Be yourself. All y'all be yourself.
Listen, we want to thank the amazing Sevyn for stopping by here.
Thank you.
I can't wait for the album to drop. Hopefully we see you again. Hopefully we hear from you again, not in 3 years.
Not in 3 years, no.
What's the date on the album?
September 17th. You know, gotta go on my sevens. Yes, September 17th. I'm very excited.
Yeah, if you wouldn't have did it with a 7 in there, I'd have said, oh, she bullshitting.
You know what I mean? They might have ain't got a 7 in there.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. Is this a stylist that did this?
I mean, it's a combination of my stylist and I'm just obsessed with a certain aesthetic, and you know, we talk it out and send things back and forth all day. So
we love Sevyn, man. You gotta go get out of here.
I love y'all too.
Sevyn, thank you for stopping by. Hey, Chris, don't you try to do that. You're the only one that come on. Like, Chris be trying to body the girls. He do, but he don't play with you.
Well, that's because he taught me a lot of what I know vocally. You know what I mean? That's
really?
Yeah, real talk. You know, obviously,
I did not know that.
Yeah, he taught me a lot of what I know vocally. You know, I grew up singing in church. That was a whole thing, and obviously, I have my own skill set and my own, you know, my own personality when it comes to my singing. But there were like plenty of days in the studio where I would struggle with my vibrato because it was really fast. And he would go, no, Sevyn, sing it slow like this. And I would sing it slow like that and it would sound better. Or it's little different things. I will always give credit where credit is due. And he taught me a lot about how to use my voice. So, you know, and I was singing behind him and underneath him in a lot of his, you know, previous records. So it's one of those things we know musically how our voices are supposed to sound when they're going against each other.
And because of that, I will not ask your biased opinion of who would win the verses between Chris Brown and Usher. We'll skip that one. But listen, I still got one. I got 2 for you and I'm letting you out the door.
Oh, you an asshole. Okay, what?
I got 2 for you and you're out the door.
What?
I've recently seen news that Devontae Swing of Jodeci has resurfaced. He has popped back out. He has appeared with the group. That's what the headlines are saying. Fuck the headlines. Let me tell you what Joe says. Jodeci can't duck the smoke because they Jodeci. Jodeci has to face the blonde-haired boy. They do. If there's 3 Jodeci members, then y'all have to face Dru Hill. Ooh. And let me be the first one to say, I don't know if that's a win. I toss it to Sevyn Streeter, songwriter, songstress, amazing. What do you say?
You an asshole for that. But let me tell you something. Who my first concert ever in life was? It was Dru Hill. It was my first concert ever in life. It was at Watermania in Orlando, Florida, and it was Dru Hill because I'm obsessed with.
She was trying to go to Watermania as a child.
It's a water park. Shut up.
I didn't say a word. I'm just telling the audience.
It's a water park. It was.
She got
Listen, Wet n Wild, Watermania. If you from the Central Florida area, you know about Wet n Wild and Watermania. That was our spots, and they had fire ass concerts. And my first concert was Dru Hill. I wore some cute little Bantu knocks, but that was, sidebar. But
so you think?
Okay.
She tried to get the whole back.
Yeah.
I love them both. I love them both. I'm like, come on now, like, because one of my favorite songs in life. Well, okay, you just gonna make me pick in this.
One of your favorite places to go is Wet Willie's. I know.
Shut up. Anyways, wait a while. Now I will say Jodeci and Drew Hill. That would be first of all amazing.
All right, she don't want to answer.
Drew Hill, I'm obsessed with Drew Hill. I'm gonna go with Drew Hill in terms of there are certain reasons why. It's just personal reasons why.
Last one, and I'm finished. I've asked this around, and I've said to people, I've been trying to figure out a proper opponent for Trey Songz. I feel like his catalog is really, really long.
It's insane.
But where he dropped, he can't do the Tyrese's and the Brian McKnights and the Joes. But where he dropped, I don't want Usher to do. That's not fair. Who's appropriate for him? I came up with one name. I came up with one name.
Okay.
One name. I'm going to tell it to you, and I'm going to tell you what people said to me. I said Trey Songz might have to stand in front of Omarion. And people said to me, Joe, you've lost your fucking mind. Trey Songz will absolutely wash Omarion.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I
don't know about that.
Not agree with that. I toss it to the amazing Sevyn Streeter.
Well,
and hopefully she didn't perform with any of these guys, write songs for any of these guys.
I'm gonna go back. I've been on Trey's projects, and I was in a camp with Omarion when I was young.
You too accomplished.
But I will say, I will say this though. It depends. Can Omarion include?
He can play B2K records.
Okay,
yes.
he can play B2K. Even still with that, Trey, it's about the amount of years and about the amount of music they put out. And Trey's, I feel like he's put out way more music. On top of him putting out way more music, bro. Like his music, it just kind of it lives in too many different places. I think for a lot of us with Omari's music, especially with B2K, it was a certain time frame. You know what I mean? So that's a factor. So it's a lot of different things to factor in. I don't think that would be a fair one. I don't. I think that we got to find the right one for Trey. You know what I mean? And honestly, find the right one for Omari too.
Yeah.
You said what?
I think Trey cracks that nigga's mouth.
Yeah, it's like it's not. It's some.
I don't. The B2K stuff too.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's a different demo. I don't think it's gonna resonate the same.
It's a way different demo for that. Okay. That's a good one.
1-0. Oh.
Yeah.
1-0. Omarion.
That's a vibe. It is a vibe.
Fuck him. I don't care.
So you saying Trey can't beat this?
No.
So
no.
You out your fucking.
You bugging now?
It's a point. It's a point. I'm done. Listen, I'm back.
Listen, it would be a good one. Omari gonna have some. He has some shit. But
when that he has to stand in front of that Ready album and that number 5,
that
he gets 6, 7, 8 joints off of Ready. I mean, easy. Sure.
Yeah.
Ready, Joe?
I'm raising my hand.
You Mr. Budden.
Look, this is all I'm saying. Does Trey Songz have the catalog to beat Omarion? Yes, I'm sure he does. In this particular battle, much like Fab and Jada, much like RZA Preem, much like Dipset Locks, I think Omarion is a technician. I think he will be better prepared. I think he will be sober. I think he will have a better lineup of his 20 songs. I think he will counter better, and I think he could sneak a win. Could. That's my man. Maybe I'm biased. I'm playing Sevyn. I appreciate you.
Same.
I hope you are still working with your whole team, this same team. Next time.
Yes, I will be.
Good.
Yes.
Round of applause for the amazing, the wonderful, the beautiful, talented Sevyn Streeter album in stores September 17th. Wait a minute!
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Now, officially a friend of the show, feel free to stop by whenever you want.
I will. I'm going to come bust your ass in this Monopoly. That part.
You don't want that. You don't want that.
Whoa.
That part.
You don't want that. You got a hard out. Go ahead. Hey, go ahead.
Bye.
Round of applause for
That was a good time.
Sevyn Streeter being
She was dope.
as amazing as we know her to be. Well, y'all didn't know
I didn't
she was
know.
that amazing.
I didn't know that at all.
How do y'all tell me about that? How you feel, especially Ish and Ice? Like, but Parks, you didn't know, but you be in a studio and somebody famous walking in. It's not the same for you. Y'all, you maybe don't know anything about these people or a lot about these people or only the songs, and then you meet them and you get that behind the scenes
the real
view.
personality.
Yeah, like
I think everybody's different. Like some people still be having their industry shit on. Like Shorty was mad comfortable from when she seemed
Sevyn
comfortable from when she sat down. Like she got the little Like, you know what I'm saying? When a girl come to your crib, sit on their feet type comfortability vibe, that's what she was on. Like, she wasn't trying to give a persona. Like, she was cursing. She was just getting with it.
I'm asking about your views, though. Not on
No, I'm giving an example of her. I'm using her for an example. Everybody you meet that's a celebrity don't act like that. Like, she felt mad, or she seemingly felt mad comfortable. Some people be like clammed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people be clammed up. So I kind of adapt to the person.
Yeah, no, she's great. She's great.
She seemed like one of the little homegirl, like, you know what I mean? Somebody you grew up with type shit.
Yeah, super cool.
And totally outside of her being great, I really am excited for that music. Like, it sounded
True.
It's nothing like when like you waiting 3 years for an artist to drop, and then they drop, and the songs don't really sound like what you was waiting for.
Even though you don't know what you're waiting for because it's been a 3-year gap.
Yeah,
right.
So,
but them songs she played,
that was your
sound
bag.
like
that was
what
your bag.
people are going to want from her.
It's definitely what Joe want.
Yes, it is what Joe want. Now, I don't have nothing else. I'm cool. You're the worst whisperer in the world.
Yo, a pillow? A pillow?
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
I just want to shout out before you even do that. Me and Parks are very excited. I can't speak for the rest of you gentlemen. Football is officially back.
I'm super hyped.
And we are going into the first week of the real season.
Super hyped.
And shouts to us.
We
Shouts to
got
the
y'all ass
fans.
this weekend, Savon.
Shit.
Hey, Fins is
We
on
here,
your
fans.
ass.
We made it. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, round of applause for football, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See how I came in here looking like.
Cowboys looked like something last night. You know what I mean? Can't be mad at that performance.
Who can't?
You mad at that?
We ain't win.
All right. You can't win them all.
You act like the Cowboys be going 16-0.
Or 15-0.
I'm not happy with the consolation.
Or 15-1 and
loss.
14-2.
Losing by a fucking field goal to
Fam,
the
I
Super
would
Bowl
rather
champ.
play shitty and win than play great and lose. You can say whatever you want. It's about W's.
Of course you want the win. I'm just saying, looking at your team, you see shit in your team to be happy about, no?
Nigga, wait, what?
Given what your quarterback came back off, he looked like himself. Like, this is, if I'm a Cowboys fan, I'm like, yeah, we
CD
fucking
Lamb
lost.
finally
I would have
looked like
loved
he's
to have
taking
won
the
this
next
game,
step.
but goddamn, my team showed me something to be excited about.
Y'all stop bailing him out. Let him say that fucking Socrates shit again. Say what you said.
I'd rather an ugly win than a dirty.
He think he fucking. Wait.
Yeah, you're a hater, yo. You're a hater.
Hey, what's that? What do you think you Mike Dick?
Nigga's a hater, yo.
My bad, Ish Lombardi.
God damn it. I'd rather an ugly win than a pretty loss.
Dallas did what Dallas does. We played to the level of competition and lose. I'm not happy with that.
Shit, it looked good.
Shit.
I'm just gonna say, all right,
Except for the quarterback that got burnt by AB. Other than that,
I was home as a Giants fan watching that shit. Man,
it hurt my heart watching AB perform like that.
AB looked like he might be AB still.
Yeah, no, he is.
Yeah.
Why y'all got Juju right?
That's why I hurt my heart.
Juju
Juju want to do everything but play football.
Everything. He want to play video
You
games
don't
and
fuck with his
TikTok.
dancing?
No, dance in the end zone.
It's
Then you can
easier on
dance
the
all you
phone,
want.
though.
You can do the running man all you
Do
want in
whatever
the end
you
zone.
want. Do it in the end zone after you caught a touchdown. See, I'm fine with the bullshit as long as your on field matches your off field.
Oh, Dallas.
That's okay though.
And
It's
Brady,
season.
yo, shout to Brady, man. Brady's just Brady.
Yeah. That linebacker you got Diggs looked good out there last night.
You get that nigga Brady 32 seconds. That is your ass, Mr. Postman.
I thought Diggs was Parsons for a while.
Yo, Ish, man. Don't say Del the Funky Homo Sapien on this podcast.
He just hit us with that.
They was mad too. Joe, put some respect on Dell's name.
I know they act like I don't know who Del the Funky
Oh, no.
Homo Sapien is.
I don't know what they.
You missed what I was saying, you guys. And shout out to Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
You wasn't outside.
In the high row.
No, I wasn't outside. Probably what are you talking about?
He was
You
outside for high
you
row.
blame everything on your older brother, yo.
When
Your older brother
that's how
wasn't
you get
listening to
that's how
Dell and
you-
them, nigga.
No, but that's how I understand shit that's in that 5-year gap. Think about it. The songs that I be talking about, like I could really talk to you about the radio album, LL. I could really kick it with you about that album.
Great album.
Sequencing, what was on there, the
Amazing
sound,
album.
the single, the album cover.
The cover.
But I wasn't fucking, what was that, 8, 7, 6?
No, radio, you were like
No,
4.
you wasn't 8. I was about 9.
You were 4 or 5.
Yeah.
LL first album is 85, 86.
84, 85 for radio.
I was like 9.
Oh, then maybe I'm talking about the second one. No, what's LL's first album?
Radio.
And his second album is what? Walk Like a Panther?
No,
Pull it up.
Yeah.
He
had the troops on the album cover, I think.
I think that's Walk Like a Panther.
maybe.
And I might be fucking
that was
names up
89,
here.
Walking Like a Panther.
That was, no, it's not a gap. Well, we
there
missing
was
something.
There was
we
something
missing
closer.
something.
Yeah. Damn, we are shitty hip hoppers.
My memories, I'm 41. Yo, but that's the thing. That's why Tom Brady is so great. Listen, Tom Brady is 44. Let me tell you what 40s is like. From my bed,
Bigger and Deffer.
Bigger and Deffer.
Which is I Need Love and All That.
That's the one I'm talking about, not Radio then. Well, yeah, that was 86?
87.
So yeah, 87, that's the album I'm talking about, that one. 87, I'm 7 years old. Yes, helps to have an older brother who is really copping this shit. Tom Brady, right? I walked from my master bedroom to the master bathroom and forget what I was thinking.
No bullshit.
Like, I'll be about to text somebody and be like, oh shit, who was I texting? Or I was about to call somebody and it's like, oh shit, it's like a whole total.
You spent an hour
brain
on
freeze.
Instagram and forgot you was even supposed to call a motherfucker. Like, you just be forgetting shit.
Yeah, and
There's a lot of distractions.
It feels irresponsible, but it's not. You see now, nigga. You want to be responsible.
You got Alzheimer's, nigga.
Your brain is leaving you. You've had 40 years of fun here. You did all the drugs. You fucked the women. You've had the job you wanted. You got the fancy football player you wanted. You got money. You lost money. People have died. People have lived. It's been carved. You've lived. Your brain is finished.
Not so much.
Your brain's finished with you. You're done. Tom Brady,
He's still
different.
sharp, boy.
Yo, at 41, I bump into shit that's designed for you not to bump into. That's what I'm saying. Like
Coffee tables?
and it hurts.
And you hurt shit.
The little
Yeah, you
retractor
hurt
shit that comes from under the truck that's supposed to suck back underneath so you don't hit your eye. That come right out bumping. Ow. Ouch.
And be hurt.
That hurt. Tom Brady is out there doing, this guy is a wizard.
Audibilizing and doing all this shit.
I owe him an apology. There was a point in time where I argued Peyton Manning to the death.
Me too.
I did. It might have even been a 2-season run.
Yeah.
Maybe 3, but
Oh, I was also a hater.
This
They're
is
in my
crazy.
division, so I was a hater for
I always liked him.
Yeah, I'm
all
with
the
you.
time.
I only hate it because
They're in my
he
division.
fucked my team a million times.
Yeah.
But isn't that part
I was
of the
so
fun?
happy to see him go to the NFC. I rooted for Tom Brady all last year, and I'm rooting for him this year.
But isn't that part of the fun with these guys being so great is that you got to hate them?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to hate the greats.
Like, you got to hate Tom Brady, but you know if it's 20 seconds left, he's going to get a field goal or get you in field goal range. Jordan was fun to hate. Kobe was fun to hate. Like, it got to be the greats. LeBron's another one's fun to hate.
I was at the bar and at that last possession when they were on like the 20-yard line after he got the beautiful reception and all that shit and he kept throwing it away. Everyone at the bar was like, oh, see, look, he's scared to throw it. I'm like, no, he's just wasting 3 seconds off the
No,
clock.
he's
every
just
single
killing time so that he can kick a field goal from 30 yards,
That boy
asshole.
good.
Tom Brady, check this out, dog.
He's bad.
I know your wife taught you to do that face you're doing now. Like, this is scripted. And I love it. Don't change it. It's like after the case with Kobe, when he came back with the Mamba face, the teeth thing he was doing. When LeBron came back one offseason, kept doing that stupid shit where he flipped the ball like this and look away. It's the doofiest move I've ever seen, but it goes in when he does the stupid shit. Fucking Tom Brady know he doing that shit now, and it just works to his legend. Where you make the face on the side when you're down through. It's like, I'm serious now. Tom,
There was not a. You didn't
you
sweat.
pan right to the camera. You start growling and shit.
Bullshit.
But the ill part is he go out there and
Get it done.
march right down the
Bruh,
field.
it makes it look simple.
Yeah.
No lie, yo. Shit's just like...
No, but this is where the insult is. This is where the insult is. In the offseason, I've seen... The insult is Tom Brady go be great and then just chastise his other legendary opponents. Like, he played this great-ass game, went over and fucking elbowed retired Drew Brees. Hey, bum. Hey, I told you I was better than you all the time.
He retired him.
Hey, he went to Peyton Manning's Hall of Fame speech to
Just
say,
to be there.
hey.
Oh, you in the hall?
Didn't beat me, though.
Make room.
I'm still playing.
Word.
And
Make
winning.
room.
No, he gave him a compliment diss. He said, I'm
pretty
here.
good.
I'm here to make sure that he's really retired.
That he's really retired. He ain't coming back. That was
Tom.
That was dope.
Hey, week 14 or 15, one of them later weeks last year when Aaron Rodgers was being Aaron Rodgers, and Tom came in there, beat his ass, and then they met in the playoffs, if my memory is right, and he beat his ass and went over to him after the game in game one. Aaron Rodgers was like, just walked away. And then in the offseason, I see them doing Zoom interviews together where Tom Brady is saying, get him, Jeopardy, get him out of here. I do away with him. I do away with him. What can you say to a guy with more rings than the league? At 44, they're going to extend him.
Yeah.
That's the ill shit. This the last year?
It's a 2-year deal, right? It's last year.
Yeah, it's the last one. They're going to extend him.
What's wrong with it?
It's white noise. Somebody trying to speak to us. We out of here, man.
Life is but a moment.
Life. Hey, what's all that other shit I used to say? Her ass not fat. She's sitting on the counter. She's not private. She's ashamed. What we used to say? Parks. See, y'all always take it too far.
Enough, Daddy.